Javi to find a final headshot. It's Global with both pistols on this map.
Well,
no.
Hello.
They missed the first
Hello.
pistol, but you're kind of right in thinking
We missed the first
they got
half.
the thrifty on the next one.
I'm terribly sorry about that. Here's what happened. Quite simple, really. I thought I set an alarm. Didn't. Woke up 2 minutes ago thinking, oh, what time is it? Game's probably starting about, I must have woke up before my alarm. No, I didn't ignore the alarm. There was no alarm.
Take a look at the buy that they come out with those little lighter upgrades.
Classic.
About the Sheriff for Shuna.
Classic.
In with the Shorty.
So yeah, honestly, I would say you're lucky. Knowing me, like I tend to sleep quite heavily, I would say, and quite long. So I would say you're lucky I got up at this time.
I love that. Yep.
I would have thought I would have slept quite a bit longer.
Nah, it's alright, it's alright.
So you're lucky I'm here, really. So you should be thankful.
Coming up for Varel. Weapons in possession, but what are you going to look to deliver?
So yeah, I missed the first half. I'm terribly sorry.
Trying to maximize the double dive potential.
You know, is there anything to talk about here? Juna's on 14 kills, that's good.
But when you're this far down, are you getting a little bit more hesitance?
Right, that's where those seeds of doubt seep in. The tendrils starting to take over your mind, but now these guys.
If Udo Tan is IGL, that is kind of crazy. I've seen quite a few viral players. I've seen quite a few GE players too.
There he goes. Trade, at least.
Okay. Still no, up over on top of heaven.
Flip the map now. Varel going down the stairs in towards the defender spawn. You've got
Hello.
LP who's off yonder in his
You're
own
still
postcode.
awake.
They're not looking at what's behind them. There's the spike, but it's Autumn taking
You're
the
still awake.
initiative to get the lead for
No, I went to
GE
sleep. I
in
woke
this
up.
round in terms
Well,
of
you did
numbers.
better than me because I forgot to set an alarm.
Oh, shit. I mean, you missed some pretty good Valorant then so far. I can't believe VL got that as well. Holy shit.
Was it actually good, or are you being sarcastic?
I'm not even being sorry. This is really good. Like, GE looked really good. I know it's 10-4, but VL has some crazy rounds. I think I saw, we all saw one of the best like 1v4 anchors with Oons. 4 people coming up. He has a Viper wall, amazing molly, and he kills all 4 GE players coming to site by himself.
Fully healthy here as well, Quack.
Rest of the team's not even there.
So clean.
Oh, did Klaus hear him?
Vito's looking really good from Unaton as well. And he's been using the bandit like crazy.
Now quickly alert as well. Quick
Nice.
on the hop, but it's not going to be
Cool.
the Klaus just snaps out to that midair.
I'll go back and watch
My
the
goal
first
today
half.
is to beat you in at least 2 duels.
Though with only 1 player surviving, it can look to get a little bit costly.
I'll go back and
So I
watch the
think if
first
you're
half
global
when
esports, you'll
My wife was
forget a little
roasting
bit
me
that the
because I
round was
lost
very
multiple times in
possibly,
Runeterra.
won on the back of their
Was she really?
from Autumn, as I said,
Yeah,
when they
she's
all
like, I
tried to
thought that
flood
was
in
your
and they
game. What
do,
happened, honey? What's happening?
ultimately die in
Are you
the
going easy on him because
round
it's your
in the end,
birthday? I was like, no.
really good damage.
It's got shit
And he's
on.
still 5 rounds ahead. too.
I've played a lot of Runeterra. You realize this? I'm not a
I
new
know, I
player.
have 2.
We're
I
not
have
at
2,
the-
bro.
at the
I didn't get a
moment where
0
we
yet. If I got a 0 once, you're fucked.
I mean, yeah,
We're
I said that at the start of the game. If you get to 0, I don't have a way of dealing with it.
to this tournament.
Yeah.
And right now, it's 1 step
Don't
in
worry,
front of the
new
other
decks
for
are coming.
Varel on their map pick. 5 rounds behind.
Not for me though. Not.
Shields coming into the mix in this round.
I'll swap to my EU account.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Teemo
Okay,
is by
okay.
far the best way of playing anyway.
Crystal can draw
So,
the attention away from Patman at the moment where the Prowler is actually going to reveal him.
but I was looking at what was standard, and I was like, God, they've really picked some shit stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of disgusting.
Yeah, a bit of a loose bullet coming out from Shuna on towards Patman, but Zexy has found the gap at the moment. Javi had a little bit of the awareness to check that one, but poor old Yudo
Dude, if you give these guys a second of a peek or something,
the side is overwhelmed.
oh, Javi's lurking again, bro.
Okay, they've got a free B site here though.
Some options for Varel.
Yeah, they pivot over towards this B side
Should
now.
be alright.
Cinder and
God,
LT.
the pace difference of just things happening is insane compared to EMEA. It is insane.
Dude, even challengers in America, there's another team that looks just like Envy, by the way, and they play so fast.
Trying to go over fast.
And then yeah, in a few hours, I'm gonna watch the slowest walking Fnatic Valorant we've ever seen.
I know.
Deep space.
Who's facing today?
Hello.
Something that Javi might.
Fnatic.
Ew.
Oh, quick to check on it.
Who are Fnatic playing?
Insane peak.
Fnatic's BBL, but who's Vitality playing?
Oh yeah, Vitality playing Liquid.
Are you a teal coffee?
Would I ever do a soloing with Sideshow? Absolutely, I would over Bradley, but wow.
This guy's so talented.
He's the one that says no.
To keep them afloat. That was really nicely done from Javi to be able to find that first kill on really low HP.
Am I a tea or coffee person? If I had to pick one, I would pick tea, but I'm also English, so obviously I'd pick tea. But
LP not phased
I would say neither.
Down to the 1v1. Spike half diffused, playing jump with
that's a crazy little.
Does go out for a bit of the swing when he sees the crystal is off the spike. I mean, it was starting to get the real tail ends.
I mean,
where
Astral.
Diffuse was necessary. Another round for
kind of helped him in a way there, but he played it well.
Though, but you do
Good, now on Nico.
of global here. Ouch! That is a headache. That's what that is.
You just mentioned
4-stack here as well. It's a gun they'll probably get.
Wow. Like this? Oh,
this is happening both ways. It's insane. This game is so good.
You do have some space over towards the A side at the
moment.
They
can hear that trip from so far.
And if that does get destroyed, it gives a
such a good
towards Yudo-tan, and he's just going to remove the head from the shoulders of LP.
Wow.
They just got the better of you in the last rounds. This is all 5 players not really finding damage on the side of Global until that their very kill.
They're not going to think that Crystal's here because of that trip.
Here as well.
Oh, shit. TP off. Wait, you're going to leave this guy to plant by himself?
For now, just
it's actually going tragic.
As you mentioned, unchecked, the spike unfortunately dropped.
If Cinder gets
but they got up ahead of the horse there for a second.
4 versus 1, he would have to convert it to a 3 versus 1, and it just feels like it's going to be difficult. Now position noted.
And you're so close to the side as well. Might as well just try to maybe shoot yourself out of this one.
They're going to toy with him here. It's a 4v1. No, never mind. Javi's just going to swing.
That's all he has to do. That's what he's been doing.
What a crazy little thrifty.
That's another thrifty up for Global.
It's crazy. Honestly, it's crazy. Towards this one, a bit of insight for the folks out there as well.
Yes.
A lot of people thought that against the fast-paced teams like a VAR, that Global Esports might be running a double Sentinel comp, right? Well, we're seeing on the desk a little bit earlier that they've got these options. But Frost has allowed me to say
can we
this
get
as
new
well.
mods for new teams like VAR?
People are wrong. When
All
they think
load
this is going to
responds
happen,
with a slash
you'll be surprised, right?
and an apostrophe. He's got you there. Okay, can GE close this out? There's Frost, he's yapping. What do I think of the GE jersey? It looks okay. I think the GE jersey, they tend to go over the top. I don't know why. Like, they always seem to be a little... I don't know. A little too much. I'm watching Americas tonight. I'll definitely, well, I am playing football, so I will probably miss some.
The caliber that they're going to be able to come out with.
Straight up, it's big words.
And then I still have to choose whether I want to watch T1 Nongshim or Seni G. I really think EG might win. And if they do, that will be extremely funny.
The chokehold, the interceptor outside around B.
I'm a VAR fan as well. I did predict them to win essentially.
Like T1 Nongshim will be a higher quality game.
All your cards, all your bases. That said, though, that's exactly what Patman is doing as well. Keeping mid in check. The Prowler comes out, but the entire Global squad is here to play. They are here to slay Klaus. Only able to get just the one.
Looks like it's gonna, and this is Barrel's pick as well.
Map point.
Yeah, not too much you can do with some shorties there around the block, unfortunately, for Varel. Not getting the plant out in the end either, but you do have some access into this next round with a couple of ultimate abilities. And I definitely feel like you're going to require them here as Varel, because it's 6.
How much sleep do you get if you want to watch both? If the games go long, it would be like 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. It would be like 4 hours sleep. I ain't doing that.
Are on the defensive side of this map. That was one of the most defensive-sided maps in history of this game.
Ross was he just beckoning over to him? This is huge. What a way to come in with your debut on a kick-off performance. Still though, Varel not backing down. As you mentioned, they do need those ultimates. They're coming in with some of them.
So you hate
the
Sen?
Showstopper deployed straight onto Unotan. The team is quick to receive though as Autumn chimes in out from stairs.
Nightfall and Drift available for GE at the moment when this plant does go down as well, so they can settle a little bit and discuss what they want to do.
I mean, I always go back and watch what I missed.
Trying to see if anyone's inside this orb.
Like in between maps
goes
and
the
games
scouting
and stuff.
report.
Like I'll do that for this first half here.
With the dimensional drift, Javi applying pressure out from the back, flushed over into the open, but LP able to hold. Quick with the double, but quickly snuffed out. 1v1.
Because of it.
Fade versus fade. Barrel spotted, shot swift, but quickly recovered at
Nice,
the
Juno,
end.
let's go.
Barrel still alive.
Thanks for the 5 months. Hello.
Another round that's on the knife's edge.
I mean, this
though,
Varel,
for
I mean,
Varel.
this
Another
guy
round where
is
they
going
only have
crazy
one
this
player
half.
surviving.
I mean, he's 12 and 17, so he must have had a really rough first half.
As well, they're going to come out with another purchase in the next round. So while these rounds are getting
That's
very
2
close,
rounds he's won for
you
them,
have to
basically.
try and deploy everything that you can as Varel, and unfortunately now, Quack, there's not a lot of these big be-all and end-all ultimates to throw in the mix. They just used 3 of them in that round. And maybe even 4 of them, right? With the from the shadows that came out.
I mean,
too.
they're
So,
having
right?
fun.
There's a
I
lot
mean, this is what they did in Ascension. They were just running around having
all
fun.
points all down to the minimum, but they're still fighting, trying to earn it
This
all
might
in
be
this
it.
spot. Unotan denying them their moment. Out from ramp, he spots another head and another.
Wow. Someone said they had Unotan IGL.
Let's go.
What
a way to end it.
Down. Unotan is locked on for the ace at the end. Global close out the first map.
He is indeed the host.
Vito, no fucking util can work on him. He just kills everybody.
Well, that is certainly a way of ending it. Okay, I'm going to go back and watch the first half.
Yeah, we're going to have to see how it all plays out still, though. Right now on the attack, as you mentioned, slowly creeping forward into Garage.
Well, you got Zexy already on this angle with the
Maybe
Sheriff.
we get a good global. I mean, we did say this is the best global team.
Around the orb. The eye comes out as well, but straight through the TP, Cinder crashes against him. Still, though, undetected, Sexy quickly lands a double.
It's tough to know how good Farrell will be, but I mean, they look alright.
It's going to be a difficult one, though, you'd expect,
Okay, so
right?
they go for a B
1
hit.
versus 3, so there's going to be a lot to do.
Farrell, get it classic. They're starting to do too much, Klaus.
Couple for the Farrell.
Around right getting but he having all from yesterday. Francis, was it? Yep. No. Those are some big shoes to fill. So you can find something
Next
huge
is
here as
Abyss.
well. Otherwise,
Yawn.
just trying to do what you can.
Oh,
but
oh.
Unotan coming in. Bendito Burrito.
Talk about disgusting behavior coming out from the Bandit there. This is a round that is turning upside down immediately, unless Klaus can do something for Var.
Technical kills it.
Hold it, kind of.
Wow, bandit value.
They smoke. I just shoot the pit.
Guys.
I can recon for you.
Okay, you're
here.
keeping careful, okay? They have Viper smoke with. Okay, aim now.
I go recon coast and go run.
He's jump picking ramp. I think.
Savan B. I'm leave you.
Alright.
Well, it's always good to hear from these teams. A new addition to the broadcast here. Comms with the teams today, fixing all that up.
Just feeding us so much. Something away. It's not quite going to happen with Autumn. Watching the angles down. Javi as well, chiming in with a Vandal. This is what,
Though that's for the trade, and now it's field on one highlighted earlier, of course, but in this caliber, in this area, are they really going to still be able to deliver that? Early showcase of the operator here for Klaus should bring a little bit of change.
I mean, it's crazy
GE,
aim
maybe
again.
Not, as Shuna
Is that
on. They apply pressure.
the greatest
exactly this
setup
case,
in the world?
or is
I'm
it
not
off
sure.
angle? Oh, Cinder going very
I mean, you
far
can see how
forward into
aggressive.
garage
Look
at the
at
moment, but now
this, man.
Poison
They
on
take
off
a lot
angle.
of
Oh, do this with a judge
individual
in hand.
fights.
Maybe you want to try and change weapons.
Like they are like
and
envy.
up at the
That's what I was
tower.
saying on Pledge.
G's just not
They are
letting
MBS.
Nightfall, more ability, spur.
Team,
Which it
I'm
looks like
already seeing that
Global
they
have done
know
a pretty
this.
good job at punishing.
This the job done. He's not going to be able to bite out of the map.
This outlaw has been doing.
The ramp here is Global, and you're walking towards Shuna with that Guardian. He is one away from the Nightfall as Evolution comes out for you
Look at that
now
wolf
onto
stuff.
this A site.
Yeah, as you mentioned that, right? Right through the top of heaven, trying to get them as they approach out from main. Unfortunately, not able to find too much. Just Klaus into the corner now, hoping for a right click.
Back to 100. It's
Yeah, right as you are. Still though, trio judge down. Boombot quickly dealt with. Patman dispatched up yet another. LP chiming in with a sheriff now. Zuna finds a shot, but at this point, there's a lot.
So you got to be on the expectation that this might be a very big pickup for GE to scale in towards the site to sniff it out as well. That dark cover should permit happen. He's ending from Varel.
Get a little bit nervous. This outlaw upgraded to an op, and the shot goes through.
You hit the TP as Klaus and TPing.
I think attack up against Varel
Shuna is
is
falling
very
forward.
strong.
There's a problem right now.
It's a fake
LP
Astral.
needs help at A.
Unfortunately, he's not going to get too much. We'll see how long he can stay alive for. That Cosmic Divide selling so much of it. The Nightfall does arrive, and LP just absolutely mows the
And he got
little
the forward
snake
with
bite
the
burning
snake
at the
bite,
feet
wow.
against Patman. How one time
Now, getting the job done too for your.
Oh yes, looking a lot like that Omega Viper, but right now it's gonna be GE going on the offensive as well. Maybe another fake yet with Dimensional Drift over onto B site.
Oh, they've overlooked LP in this change up at the moment. He's at this B site
Oh.
in amongst the toxins. The Dexy for
He
Patman.
just ends him.
Yeah, that was how Farrell took them down the pistol. And it's
TP's
just
back
enough
to
for
A,
GE
so this
to
was
try
always
and
a
push
fake.
in out into A site. Cinder slowing them down. Javi finding another shot. Cinder, though, still around elbow. Here comes Dimension Drift from Klaus as well. Enough of a reaction against Yudotan. Javi
Oh.
doing his best to stay alive, but more pop flashes. He turns away. It's not enough. Crystal.
Like,
what
swings
do you
like that.
have?
Do you have to do that?
Klaus.
I mean, it doesn't matter. They won. But
Calling from the Yoru 2 on specific maps. Always have a different look in what Varel want to play come, is what Frost is saying.
Still though, as things continue to change, it gets hard to predict. All of a sudden, it's quick movement, quick rush, all the way up ramp.
Well, because this is a 2 versus hit, you got the power.
it's fairly fast from Global. I actually expect them to play a little bit slower here, to be honest.
Down as well. Now just trying to play.
But like, they are playing a fairly
Cinder's
fast
trying to
game.
get on top of it as well. Where could
Oh my God.
Zexy be? There it goes. Now Cinder is known as well, as the drop is audible. Snake bite to protect the spot.
Bit
Or
fortunate
Cinder
there,
on the ladder
Global, I
weapon
think.
around the map.
Stifled.
Crystal one away from Nightfall. Esports to
There it goes. Right after the orb picked up. Quickly breaking down the site, but still sight lines open. What is this? The Guardian shot. A snake bite.
And again,
to
just
slow
look at
things
this, man,
down,
like,
but Zuna still able
pretty fast
to land
into
them
B.
through.
The whole gang's here.
Huge casualties just around this Cosmic Divide. Klaus just watching for security, and he's right on.
but come.
GE coming with a different approach up middle.
Yeah, not really seeing too much from them. Really careful, and these are essentially too aggressive of B, and they
With that Prowler going through. But space being gathered meanwhile. Kind of hung back with the snake bite being tossed out by LP again.
look at the rotations though towards this B site at the moment. Zexy, maybe seconds to go.
See, this is
Farrell kind of has a good idea, but it all comes down
maybe
to
a
how
bit
well they
more what I was
receive it. The
expecting.
outlaw
Nice
going
little
through, but
trade.
LP going down. Heaven claimed. And it's Global coming through, looking
I
for the
think
spike plant.
Cinder's got to
Autumn
be a bit better
claiming
there.
more heads as we speak.
He's looking a
First
bit
bullet
lost
accuracy
there.
from a couple of these
Like,
GE members
you got to
there.
pick a side,
Absolutely
fight a
perfect
side.
from the chokehold.
And because you're in a 3v4, you do kind of have to
It's an
fight.
angle. Super
Coming, see this, but Titan again. That there's always opportunities for growth, always opportunities to do better. As Shuna opens this round on a Crystal.
They're gonna need to let Titan a lot more right now. This toxic screen working himself into the off angle, but here comes Autumn, here comes Javi. Trying to break through the top of Rat Klaus! Trying to do
That play should look they not be
1v. They're gonna
capitalize very quick. Making them in this sort of round, is it going to be early for stalling? Is it going
Again, attack off, I think, very good idea.
There's that drift to come out from Klaus over at the ace site. Scoping
might
out
get a kill
everything,
here.
seeing that there's nothing really there.
Ages ago, though.
Very far forward with
there.
Cinder as well, but luckily for GE, they're
Go
going to drift
for
in towards the ace site at the
Yoru
moment and spot out two
fake
players
A,
over
but
here.
what's
Maybe it was just
what
the one.
the
Klaus
fuck are we
again.
doing? I don't even know what that was
Makes some
trying to be.
adjustments. Looking a bit better for VAR. Again for Zexy, slips back on in. Shuna taking out Patman. Looking a bit better for Varel, but just king about, because look at this. I mean, LB's looking the complete wrong way.
Just so versatile. Every single move all across the map. Barrel are stunned and confused, but here comes the Nightfall. Shuna trying to keep
Prowess. Need a solve for this retake.
Absolutely, Komodo. GE, though, trying to buy time away from the spike. More stars and everything tossed over the screens. And here comes Javi. Silent movements, but it's not needed. Crystal! What a spray on that Phantom. Off towards elbow, and the footsteps are already heard. Shuna with the desert.
Okay. Yeah, that looked a little bit worse from Barrel, I would say there.
A little bit nervous for Varel. This might be the debut that doesn't go well for them. Yeah, and on the flip side, this is Global's map pick now. They felt good.
Yeah, not feeling good. But yeah, some nice rounds from GE. I think looks like they're leaning into the veto pretty hard here. Another veto, but we get veto both sides and a harbor. Here we go. Harbor veto. Double veto as well. This is a Shire wager wet dream.
Dude, I'm actually fucking cooming right now. This is crazy. Let's do this. Harbor veto with Astra Yoru. How did they get on the sites, bro? I mean, you smoke veto, teleport him in or something?
The smoke, the cove, double veto, Yoru TP into it, flash out.
Yeah, I mean, starting on attack with that comp as well is definitely interesting. I know so much on this map about veto as well.
It's always funny to me, like when a new agent comes out, and like Bren was the same with Vice. Just like he just played so much of it in ranked that he was like, they don't know what they're doing with this agent. Why they gotta be doing this and this and this and this. Like, you've been the same with Vito, like, bro, where's the double TP back to screen? You gotta.
I was liking the defensive rotations, and I was liking the
TMV never applies to those YouTube watches.
Cross cuts, which is the teleport for those out there, where a lot of teams running veto are aggressive. So I like that little style to come out in difference.
Already
so I
from
now
GE,
kind of wonder if Farrell are going to be a little bit like that with Klaus on this veto.
Inside the pit.
We'll see. Good opener for Zexy.
Yeah.
Holy Zexy.
Right off the gates. Swinging through, especially with the clone as well. Just trying to get a lot more around middle. GE trying to temper this aggression.
Okay, TP back to bottom mid.
Swinging off the interceptor, what?
But hang on, Zexy got two back, so that opens things up here.
That's right. Trying to push on through now. It's just Crystal up from top of heaven. That's where he's pretty exposed. A little star placed down, smoke for cover.
Dead.
Tempting him out with the shots out in the open. They are pretty low, but they managed to stay alive.
Yeah, 10 HP for Cinder, 49 for Zexy.
Like a 1-star.
Klaus, who's fully healthy with the interceptor still available as well, but are they going to be expecting this flank to start to come on out? It's going to be Klaus with the timing. Oh, this could be very cheeky for Javi.
No one checking it.
How do you clear these corners, Javi? How do you clear these angles?
He's got to go, though. If he waits too long, they're going to be, well, thinking about it, but maybe now not.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh,
starting to clean things up now, and Cinder's just way too
Not anyone
low.
watching that at all.
All three cleaned up a young Javier.
That was really patient play to come out from him. Really, really smartly done. But I kind of feel a little bit bad for Varel at that point. For Klaus specifically, he did the right thing. He's gone to check the flank and he's seen that nothing was there. And then he comes back, but he's missed that window, unfortunately. Javi very patient after the round starts off with an opener for Varel. We saw the scores at the last map, right? How many opening frags went the way of Varel, and in the end, their conversions. 11 opening kills to the 7 rounds that they won. Ultimately, it didn't look too good. So always at deficit for GE, they still come back with the victory.
Just quick on the recovery, and that tells you quite a lot. Varel, though, once again back into it.
Autumn once again charged.
Let's see some good
farming
Harbor, though.
some eco
Come on,
frags
give
with
me,
this
give me some
Outlaw.
Euro TPs
See
into
how
the
many are
Harbor
going
stuff.
to come into fruition, though. Something I also want to highlight as well in this current moment where we've got a Harbor here.
Oh, yes.
With all the changes that have come through, right? A lot of people liking the old Ultimate. A lot of people missing the Cascade as well that was really used for a lot of the scaling in towards one of the sites. I was looking at the Cloud9 versus Loud game where they ran it the other day, and I was really feeling like there was a lot of just missed opportunities on the Harbor. It was played a lot wrong with the high tide that comes out, and you really felt like the Cascade was missing for the scaling opportunities.
Storm Surge? Is that anything? Not for
Yeah,
now.
that's like have a new kind of molly near site. It's
very new.
You can use it aggressively to, you know, try to scale in, but I still feel like the Cascade was all so much stronger. Unlucky for Javi, does get bowled out there by the
Full
usual
rotating back. Hold on, this Astro might cook.
Kind of want grass always greener. For now, though, grass
Oh,
is very
and
green
get
for
both.
Batman.
And now he can get out as well. He's brought a little bit more stability back in towards the round. Autumn dispatches of Klaus. So a situation that could have been a little bit worrisome for Global. They will look to come out on top of, you'd assume.
Here.
That's kind of illegal, no?
One more in the chamber. Oh, slight dinks here and there for Batman, but
that was ambitious from LP.
The GE Classic is reminding me of, I don't know what you call it, but like, you know the like slushy things that you get at the movies and they're red and blue? Like the ices, yeah, sure.
That was never a real problem.
That's what the GE Classic looks like.
He'll just give over the ult at the end there with Death. And now we'll get to see what the buy-up does properly look like for Varel. And their endeavors to see really what their opponent's map pick of Abyss will look like.
Is that a good thing? No. That's a bad thing.
To go in with as well. I mean, it's only been 2 rounds, so we'll keep our judgments reserved for now. But here they go. GE though, look at this peak!
That's really unlucky for Zexy with the op shot out. Cleaned by Patman, and that might even insinuate a bit of a further proceeding go time in towards this A site when you think it might be a little bit weaker, but there's been some good stalling nature coming out here from Javi on the Gravwell. As LP does get in towards the site, look to see Varel get a plant and play a bit of post-plant shenanigans.
Yeah, the opportunities were there, but right now, Varel's managed to break through. And their darndest to hold on to these angles. 1 out from main, the rest on the site.
Okay, 4v4.
Though, starting things off with the drone. A couple of shocks as well, but LP continuing to keep them in check, especially with that Cove
6
again.
HP.
Just can't safely peek through that. But here come the stars.
Oh, no.
Javi with a swing again.
Do they expect Klaus over the tower though? They're not really.
To me, this just
looking
seems
for him.
like
Now they know where he
team
is.
coordination diff.
And there he goes. A couple more shots. Does he have enough time to play for the spike? Crystal just sticking it all the way through. No! A valiant attempt by Global once again.
Yeah.
Thieves in the night.
Yeah, this just does feel like a coordination
that
diff.
round there from Global, right? When you've got the opening frag that goes their way,
that
the
it is
Bulldog
there's so
on
many
towards
new
the Operator,
pickups
you
on
bring
the
that
side
in
of
towards a
GE. They're looking
retake as
pretty
well in a
fucking
4
good,
versus 4 situation where you didn't really have the opportunity for a bit of a flood play before the retake comes in, but they go together
Like
as a
scaling
team,
into
right?
recall
Everybody out
there
of
with a
security,
stinger,
you're hitting
gets the
angles that
kill.
you need to. You're very patient at the end there with what lines you're looking to hold, and even at the end you remove the final weapon from Klaus, looking very handsome from Global Esports there.
Just when you thought you were starting to see shades of how this Harbor might play out well, but Global again. Pressure applied.
Honestly, I was with the kills that are coming through because this is an
They are
I was a lot more impressed by them with the
like
composition when they
today.
had the Waylay Yoru over at Ascension.
Why are you peeking at shit?
Interesting decisions to come out with this change up of agents for Varel.
Dude, let me transfer Cristalli for Udo.
We never really know the story behind why, right?
Yeah,
but from an
Gonna
outside
need to find some funds, I think.
we got to give it the map, right? We got to see what adaptations they come out with, what they try to maximize with this, this different look.
It's true. Yeah, I just can't forget that game.
Team 1 is filling in for
Oxy,
yeah.
Ascension. This is quite the far cry away from that.
Yeah. I mean, it's also like
trying to stay ahead of the curve.
You can look at this composition for Varel and you can be like, all right, what GENG used to do, they had the waylay instead of the harbor. I think that's a big change, right? Because you're going back towards this kind of Yoru waylay for the double dive, but you've got Loud as well that played the chamber instead of the veto. It allowed Luxo, right, to get a little bit more aggressive on that chamber. Come out with some just disgusting plays. So I wonder if we will see some changes after this from Varel. Right now, though, in the server, they have to change things and adapt immediately because it's a 4-0
A little
start.
labored from Javi, but he's 7-1. I'll allow it.
Crumbles. Last player alive as well, running out of time.
10 seconds left.
Let's go,
As you
Juno.
mentioned, just an eco, so not going to hang too much weight onto
What?
this, but look at Suna. This is what these guys are made of.
Imagine.
Oh, I'm imagining. 2 on the swing, though, from Global. Surely not. But it's Suna. Guys who never back down, not at all throughout Ascension. Trying to put their best foot forward all throughout. Very young players. Trying to keep himself hidden away, but it's Autumn with an
That's a crazy
Just
kill
very
though, on the drop
patient,
down.
very passive from Global Esports, leaving no stone unturned, knowing that that is the round they should not be dropping. Don't give him an opportunity and scale up together for the retake. Really nicely done. 4-0 start for GE in a sort of similar situation we saw on the last map, right? First round over to Varel, 4 in a row from Global. There was timeout deployed. I'm kind of thinking, are we going to get a timeout before the next rifle round of Varel, or are they going to use it a little bit later? Have they figured things out in their camp at the moment in these 4 rounds of what they need to do on this attacker's side to get the better of GE, who are changing things up again? A 4-1 stacking, playing strong side Yoru on defense to then rotate out if your opponents aren't here. It is the way to go.
It's the players that they have as well that can afford them these styles. Clones all the way out, but at the same time, take a look at Klaus.
It's cheeky getting in towards the vent.
Euro
So
up
kind of be the
eight,
question of
split
when
here.
he's going to pop out the door, really.
They have Harbor
Sexy
ult.
starts to drift in
They're gonna
towards the
use it.
site, scope out the
That's such
situation,
an
and
early
Hunter's
ult,
Fury
bro.
behind it to try and
your
dispatch your
Harbor
opponents.
dies
LP
with ult
does
as well.
get taken down by Crystal.
Bro, what?
Well done, keeping everything in check, but at the same time, the gates have been opened up.
Oh my
Klaus
God.
First time
all
I
the
realized
way
you, like, I
through
was thinking,
as that
what's he
veto,
thinking here?
Alongside Sexy, holding down the crossfire towards the back.
Okay, this was a poor round from both teams. I'd say. I don't understand the unescorted Harbor with the ult.
Easier to land
Almost feel
solo
like
And
you
I
want
don't-
to kill first to equalize
Look at slowed the
3v3.
fuck down.
What?
Ew.
Slight pixel, and that's all you need sometimes. The aimers trying to do their best, but Autumn comes
If
back
If they
in
lose
full.
this round, I
Immediate
swear to
drift as
God,
well.
man.
This has got to be a
They
go
might.
time
They
for
actually
Global, though.
might,
They don't
though.
have a lot of
Udotan
time to
has,
figure
his
everything out
ultimate.
here. Shuna's
Oh,
on
he
an
used
evolution
ult.
pop
Off the spike.
for Udotan now.
Yeah, he's
Both
gonna pull
players
off the spike
noted.
here.
Yeah, surely that gives you extra confidence to just stay on the spike if you
Oh my
need
God.
extra
They're gonna
firepower
lose.
as well. And out of the gate crash,
They
it's just going to be
fucking
through and
won
through.
that.
Udotan
That's
picking up
insane,
the
man.
pieces for Global.
Ridiculous
Yeah, one of the things
scenes
with evolution
in
is that
I'm
when you're
talking about
getting
a
off the
scenario
spike, you
where
get your weapon
before
back
you even
faster as well.
contemplate maybe needing to drop some ultimates into
It's
that
such
round
a
as
good
Global,
retake ult.
you want to equalize onto the 3v3. You look at the turnaround into a 4 versus 2 where you think,
Like, what
yes,
is that
Varel,
from-
they
from
did what they needed. They
a
scaled
Minecraft Let's
appropriately
Play?
in towards the A site. They used their ultimates. They found Crystal looking into a wall with the rest of his body spotted out. Okay, adjust that a little bit later, my friend.
from these guys
But
in
a
spawn is
2
kind of
versus
crazy,
4,
bro.
man,
Vexy
for
does
that
not need to be
retake.
doing all that. Not Vexy, Zexy, my bad.
Tough. Why are we locking Harbor? It's a good question. It's a good question. It's a rough start. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what that call even is. I thought they were putting him there to get into a better like Harbor ult spot for everyone else. But then he just broke the door without ulting. And just died. Like before we'd even entered. Like what on earth are we doing?
Desk was hoping for. That's what we're all hoping for. We saw glimpses of that up over on Split. just as Big Time said, it was all aim. We need a lot more.
Yeah.
We need that kind of confidence that we saw from them over at Ascension.
Look
Not
at
on
the
the
comps.
attacking
I
side.
mean,
Once again, it's Farrell. Big
I would
space up
guess
around
this
middle
will
this
be
time.
defense
Looked
sided.
like on the radar there that Zexy was fake cloning straight down the guts of mid. That would have been cool if it actually worked, but no one was there for Global. Now they'll send in the drone and spot out where he is. But if you do relinquish this mid control at the moment, where do you look to still teeter towards, right? Global Esports of having a bit of a how do you do in the B site earlier on with that Operator of Autumn. Now they're exchanging a couple of blows over at A.
They don't have shocks anymore for the trip.
Very careful.
I mean, it's gonna be so hard to hit A here.
We do have
There's
the
no
ultimate
way they
for
go
LP
A.
as well.
They have double stars on B as well. Yoru's on a front line. There's 40 seconds left.
Wall, but do you want to do
You have to go B.
Autumn?
They got
Get his head removed as Klaus looks to try and scale up a little
not
bit
expect
too
the second
eager
player, which
by
to be
himself.
fair, you just killed an op down B
quite do
long.
that
Like
here
you
on
probably
the
wouldn't
T1
expect
stage,
someone
buddy.
to be straight
Remember
on B.
though that Zexy was in mid this whole time.
He needs to
He's
get
not going
over here
the
towards B
side
site.
itself. He's
What
gonna
on
just
earth is
put himself
Sexy doing,
in
man?
towards the spawn
Like
side.
you are playing to lose the round. You are giving this guy the
how do you
chance
get
to
away
just
with that?
win.
I mean, bro,
You have to come to the
kill
site.
him there.
Quickly, Javi pops up those stars, those smokes, finds his way around the angles.
You have literally
spots
lost
yet
your team
another.
around. You could have just come here to B and won the round for
His
your
job was
team.
done though, you feel there. Getting 3 kills is just paramount to this round for GE. Or is it?
Okay, I mean Zexy
Big
might win them
numbers.
back.
Just as you mentioned,
did,
Sexy continues to mop up more, and then
Weird
LP
ass
for the
round.
finisher.
Yeah,
But
finally we
if
see
you're in
Val
this,
get a round
like, if
on
they
the
kill this
board,
guy,
a
yeah,
couple
go
of
here.
individual shots
If there's
just
still a
like
guy in
what
here,
Harvey
What
was
the
you
fuck
doing.
did
have to
Harvard do
walk
that
to the
round
site.
again?
3K that I just very well mentioned, but a very required round on the back of that timeout deployed for Varel. Does it give you enough confidence, though, to be able to double down and figure out a couple of the weaknesses that Global Esports are showcasing in this map?
You would hope it does. This was still a really close round.
Yeah, it could have gone down to the wire for sure. Kind of a bit of a
This is another
scoreboard
thing
check
as
as
well.
well. Waiting to see
On
Cinder
Old
get
Harbor,
off the
anytime you
board.
got this ult, you were using it first gun round. They've now had this for like
Cheeky
3-4
chokehold to
rounds.
reveal Patman nice and early up the guts of mid as well, but this is a little bit more rampy from Varel into this B site now.
Just trying to go in as much as possible, seeing that maybe they do have some safe space over the side, bring the spike over.
It's just a flood before the plant goes down. This is going to get scrappy.
Hoverball helps them get on site.
Like call before the storm!
Not that it
Just as
matters.
they go lightning strikes! 2 players down
Opening
against
now?
the global squad.
RB3.
Trying to hold out the
Messi has it
angles now,
Against, yeah,
Javi.
an ult that we can't even
Working
use.
around the stars. Once
Oh
again,
my
he
God.
drops!
DG's in
Shots
drop.
found. Spikes planted as well. LP doing his best to hold. It's been
Dude,
sent
this guy's
out
the
the
boogeyman.
ultimates,
Bro.
but
He's
actually
Javi
the boogeyman,
continues
bro.
to slay. Cinder answers back, and suddenly Yudotan in a 1v2. Cosmic Divide does conceal just a bit, but unfortunately not enough, as Cinder has made his way around the back as well, trying to find the elevated position, working around the team as a duo.
I mean,
will
again,
descend
a bit of a
upon
chaos
this
round. They
global
used to
squad.
That's another round where Javi has really tried to do his
I mean,
damnedest
Javi
again,
is
right? Another
kind of going a bit
3K.
crazy here. He's
But
13
Varel
and 5.
stabilized a bit and having
But-
right angles around that B site, some right openers as well. Sexy and Shooter.
Actually, wasn't a terrible use of the harbor.
Very stable
You know,
hands.
they
It feels
use like
you
a,
can start to get them awakened in the server.
you know, a shorter wall to
And then
like
there was
scale
two,
up.
holding on to a couple of these
It's
ultimates
not
as well
a bad
for Varel.
idea.
So we start to put that foot in front of the other after that timeout. We start
Yeah,
to
so they do
really
a wall
start
like
to figure
across
out things, and we
mid-site.
also
So they can actually
see
scale
not
up here, wait for it
too
to drop.
heavy of an investment over on Global's side. Javi with the Vandal, Sheriffs for the rest.
Scene 3.
Javi rightfully so playing all the way
Oh,
around
nice.
back, but Zexy
Wait,
sees
that's
the
Harbor
opening.
util
Farrell
value?
sees it all the way too clear, and they will push in. They will capitalize.
Varel,
Right
see,
up
like,
against
when they have a
Egos.
good round, it looks amazing.
The
When they have a
Cypher
bad round, it
could
looks
play- they're
fucking
farming up
shit.
points.
That's the statement, though. That's the statement. Against the Ecos, right? Are they going to be able to go in with this pizzazz against a fully equipped GE as well, right? Because on the defensive side of this map, you are playing Ecos differently towards your rifle rounds as well. They get caught out with a couple of ultimates invested for Varel in that round as well. Don't forget, right? The drift going on in. I do love the layering of utility, though, that Varel do throw in towards that round. These are the sort of rounds where you got 5 alive, you got all the utilities,
Util
you
was
kind
good
of
there as
know in your prep, in your practice, in your scrims, how you're going to execute on towards the site. That's the sort of round where they've been able to kind of copy and paste from their scrims you'd expect.
Yeah, good execute.
So they got 3 ults as well.
At the same time, a lot of cheers of encouragement ringing out throughout the stage right now.
Global does have a lot of options available to them after that save.
Good bait. Get Autumn on the line as well. Pick up the orb for Crystal to get that Hunter's Fury on the line. And I mean, you do get spotted out from the drone, you will be forced back, but the re-aggression. As your TP is fading for Autumn as well, is he going to get caught by the timing? Oh, he just gets out of dodge.
Taking like the solo harbor
Slight
mid.
Exchange of space and utility for now, but the high tide comes out from LP.
Yeah, now there's a little bit more emphasis on Javi making sure that he's holding this crossfire in mid with Crystal. Pulls you away from a couple of the extremities around the map, however, where ultimately Varel are pivoting towards this B site into the veto utility of Yudotan.
It's exactly that. Trying to create some gaps in GE's defense.
So that they've almost...
But Javi's pulled back as well.
Oh, Crystal's going to get caught.
Team being very vocal out from before.
That's a
Unfortunately
bit of a
caught this time though.
crazy...
With more players from Varel sneaking in, ultimate spent as well.
This is a
will
very,
afford them the site
like,
as
this is
well
a
as
gentle
spy
main
plant.
test round.
Shuna's
We're
already
like
fallen.
faking
Back as well
execs
to
both
play with
sides.
Hunter's Fury. It's the question in your heads at
Like,
the
this was
moment
a
from
really
GE.
clever
You better
fake on the B.
prioritize to go for the
Because,
save
like,
in a 2
they just have
3 with
one
a
guy
play.
shoot.
The Vandal for
Right,
Patman
one
maybe
guy
got 50
shoot
creds,
with
100
Astro Wall
creds.
and then continues
You
on
have
his
to
own,
take
like
a
just
knee
one
at
guy.
this point in time.
Like, when you hear that, though, as your
Probably
opponent, you're like,
able to, maybe have
is
a
that
consistent
real? And you've
cross
heard
down
some
the
pressure
barrel.
towards A. Like, they've droned
found
this.
what they need to
They've
do
put
to
some
string
people out
together
here.
4
So it
rounds in a
really,
row.
I think, made... Like, these two
yeah.
didn't move, right?
Especially now
The
that
fact that
this
this was a
is
full
in
exec,
GE's
but
map,
only
the
one guy
cross
was making
should
noise.
have, quite a bit
And
to
they
say.
had the mid lurk.
But otherwise, finding a lot of effectiveness from Coach TK.
That's kind of a crazy round for Varel.
And that was the question that we were all wondering about, you know, the nerves coming through from this young squad. Do they have the pizzazz that they're going to answer back?
You want to get hired at Pacific, Magnum? To observe? How GE so far? Actually, fairly decent. Not really. I mean, it'd be cool. Yeah, you'd have to go a long way away. One little Belgian man goes to Korea. Also, Pacific has to be the hardest region to observe, surely.
Delivering today. 2 new teams out to Pacific.
Right away, jump check. Drone A.
Oh, listen
I
in.
break, I break.
Guys, I will recon side.
Nothing B, man.
They wanna flap, guys.
Close smoke.
Getting a bit scrappy early on, isn't it, with that one? Hearing what you can possibly do with the scan to come out from Crystal. He
Klaus,
called
TP
for that
value?
one. He'll recon
Done
later.
anything you
He
got?
did. And there'll be a bit of stability in this
Gonna
group.
say for which
Value
team?
Village?
Varel still trying to break and enter in towards this site. Cinder's gun barrel spotted. Autumn will find that one. This is
Okay.
problematic, Quack.
2 rounds left.
He's going up.
Silent steps up the ropes. Oh, but quickly spotted as well. Zuna is playing
the
with fire
fuck?
at this range, but quickly backs off. Just continuing to scout out
hell
even
is this
further.
guy
But
doing,
Autumn's
man?
picked up
Bro.
a Pantal.
You can just wait. Like, there's loads of time left in the round. You don't have to do this now.
Get a Vandal in Crystal's hands. Spotted out where Zexy is. Just don't give 1v1s, guys. Leave that for the skirmish. Play together here.
We're in the server's live,
my
guys.
God.
But, well, it's unfortunate. It is what it is.
strange
GE
round.
have the numbers to afford these rounds, and once again, just able to answer back in that fashion.
On the back of the timeout, right? It's very wise getting a bit of that coach intervention
So they went
for
for
what
the
they've realized
Harbour
and
Cove
recognized.
veto
As
TP, which
we heard
is at
explained
least
from
kind of cool.
from
But
Frost, right? He called it, he knew what they were doing. Well, if it's come out with this, great success. Great conversion after your timeouts.
You could just hear it from the team comps as well. Always flowing. And that's exactly what you love to, well, I guess, hear.
For sure. Got to be a breath of fresh air for Frost as well that it's hearing it in English. Cheeky, very cheeky from Autumn, and it felt like the Klaus was maybe even aware that this was coming up through middle. We'll see how long that Autumn wants to hang around for, though, because the operator is just going to start to sniff him out, you'd expect. No. Autumn gets out when the smoke fades,
no one on site.
as Varel now come in towards this B side.
Yeah, dimensional drift. A lot possibly afforded as well. But here comes Yunotan, that operator singing through the site.
Doesn't matter which character you are playing in this game, operators can shoot on the vetoes here for both sides. 4 versus 4 in the post. Early Hunter's Fury to come on through. Zexy, position unexpected.
Just completely cutting them off the chokehold as they try to push on through. It's just Autumn left. Out with the shorty, out with the flashes, but still denied.
A lot pacier for Varel in that round.
This ended up being close. It looked like GE were going to run away with it, but
very beginning,
Zexy is 17 and 8. Nick's got Zexy on his
just
team.
getting down and dirty in those duels, right? Something that we want to be seeing from Varel.
They gave Harbour second seed, but I think he'd be better than Viper.
Get the better of him, not be
Pro
too
play, probably
worried
not.
With
But
these
he would be
stage
playable
nerves.
then. If they gave him a second one, he
Then
would be
there was
playable.
one as we go into the last round of
Like,
this
he would
half.
get a decent amount of play, I would say. I don't think he would be
Could be
better than
tied,
Viper,
could be
though.
7-5 to GE.
Viper on
And
certain
the
maps
weaponry
is
that
just
they've
seen
got
as
at
like
their disposal is not the greatest.
somewhat
There's a couple of rifles, but ultimately plays on the weaker
okay,
side
we
of
could
things.
get a 6-6 half here.
All right, similar approach there to the previous round, but that was not what you want to have.
Evolution up, operator back in possession as well, but you have given over a bit of this B site control. If LP looks for the plant here or a kill, we'll have the Reckoning available.
Okay, again, they've managed to take B.
Just these tiny little fumbles, and GE could walk away with everything once again.
And they're going to force the plant as well instead of looking for a bit of a forward position.
Before they just kind of used it across B.
Seeing Zexy a little bit more forward
The retake
over
is coming from a different angle.
He's hungry for it, but here comes Yunotan.
Oh,
He's
you're loving that. He's loving that. The value from the ult.
He's evolved, remember? He can run in and charge. No utility faces him.
Trying to keep himself alive as well, but here comes Autumn.
I mean, he did kill someone.
All together as a team, simultaneous movements all across the board, and Varel have no idea how to react.
That is actual veto value right there. Pure veto value. Whoosh. Yeah, Udo 10 wise, it's going well. What's Juno on? He got some kills in the first, but they lost. He got 16, so 2 points. He's now on 7. If you could get an ace, that would be good. My team's kind of fucked. My team is not fucked. My team is playing for best of 5s. Wait till the end, motherfucker. Okay, XDLL might be fucked. The XDLL pick might be fucked. Right, but let's look at this team. Lev should win, right, with PXS, which will give them an extra game. So that's good. He might be fucked. Varel looked good enough to at least win a game. And Juno's fragging is okay, so that should be fine. Munchkin will be good, hasn't played yet. DOS9 will be may be fucked. Baby Bay will play in best of 5s. Scuba will play in best of 5s. Verno will play in best of 5s. Thigh will play in best of 5s.
Dexy once again.
Yeah, defensive side for Varel as Yudotan is spotted out and peppered below half HP. See if he can maybe steal away a kill here, but after he's just getting spotted and pressured, he's drawing a lot of attention, I will say, to this site. Don't get me wrong, the B site's now open for opportunities for GE in a 3 versus 4 where the plant will go down.
Yeah, a little bit costly. Javi somewhat low as well, but instantly recognizing the situation. Global trying to take a bit more forward space. They hear the footsteps. Crystal's trying to slow them down. Coming in, peeking off of contact. It's Patman.
You're not losing this.
He's managed to find quite a bit.
There's no way.
Off the abilities.
There's no way.
Headshots.
No way, thanks for the 38 months.
No.
There is
Remember,
absolutely
this guy
no way.
is a Masters winner. He has lifted trophies. He is a Pacific winner. He's done it, right? He's done the things.
He's done the things.
He's done the things. Players in this server getting caught out with utility in hand. I mean, Patman just had it there. LP, I can't believe you didn't get that kill. I'm a little bit jaw-dropped on that. We're pulling out shock darts. We're getting a little bit too ahead of ourselves, unfortunately, it would seem here. But
look at this.
At the end of the day, you know what that is, Black.
Kill him.
That's another pistol over to the side of GE. That is 3 out of 4 in this series, and they did answer back in the first one that they did lose with that Thrifty in the next round. So they're swimming quite nicely at the moment as we are all jumping off the map to a certain someone's dismay.
Yeah, I think Global would have won it a little bit more, but you know, that's what you got to do sometimes.
Question marks in the chat. Why are they doing that? For those that might not know the strategy if you're new to Valorant, it's to deny your opponents the ultimate balls.
This still gets associated with Lothar.
You're welcome.
Will it ever end? Will he ever? Like, will we be playing Valorant in like 8 years' time? Someone jumps off the map, and everyone just goes, Lothar's angry.
And they went for that. So
yeah.
I'll respect it.
It's like when in League there's like an X-Pecca, you know, and are there any like football like stuff? Is there any football like eternal play? It'll always be tied to a player.
Because this is the first buy round that will come
I guess
out with,
there
and
are
I'm looking towards what GE have.
You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those.
Couple of Vandals, one Vandal and 4 Guardians. It can be pretty strong.
Right here.
Another potent mix. Hanging back, being very cautious. Barrel as well. Down to the minute 15-second mark. They started to shift positions.
Well, again, likewise a split, right? When you get a little bit hot under the collar in the tail ends of these rounds, you're going to see them push for some information in the middle of the map, right? Or the middle of the rounds, rather, not necessarily the middle of the map. They're not kind of doing that at the moment. They're playing a little bit more reactive to see where GE are showing face, droned in towards mid a little bit earlier from Shuna. But right now, they have to hit their shots. GE are knocking on the door of this B site.
You're gonna have to react quick, otherwise there's gonna be hell to pay the entirety of this team.
Interceptor about to fade away as well as Klaus will find the first traded.
Managing to TP here and there, but there goes Yudotan once again, exploding up on the site!
He is just so good, and everybody forgot what he is capable of, it would seem. Another 3K to break in towards this B site. And LP and Shuna are going to see if they can find any freebies getting in towards this B site, but you know it's going to be difficult.
Difficult would be an understatement right now. Oh,
One enemy
just trying to
remaining.
clear out the forward positions, but Pat's holding the angle all the way out back.
And Shuna is stuck.
Just trying to go for the swing, hope for a kill or two, but not afforded. You smell that? That's napalm. That's giving homing missile.
Gunpowder?
Gunpowder. There we go. That's the scientific term.
That smells like success in the rounds.
Did you bring up napalm?
Smells like
somebody going into the site being propped up with the rest of the team.
I would only bring up napalm if there's a team having a lasting effect on a site over and over again.
It just so happens that Yudotan is the one to reap
Like
the
say a
reward
team
in
hits
that one,
A
right?
multiple times, it's conditioned, and the enemy team's reacting to it. It's like
definitely feels
they've
like anyone on
napalm
GE
strike
is
this
gonna be able
entire
to do
site, and like,
something
you know what? Maybe even
something
that I'm not
damaging.
bringing napalm.
And they might need to do so again because Varel are stampeding up this A site.
Slight orb control here and there, but as you mentioned, a lot of talent on this global roster.
A lot of talent on the VAR roster as well, right? You got to remember, 1 year put together in the Korea's region, going all the way through into Ascension, running that one flawlessly to ascend in towards Pacific. And now they really need to do everything in the server to earn their spot to international events.
Triple Elim, so see how far they can go. Wanting to be intimidating all the way through their, little content pieces here and there, but right now, nipping at the heels, finding some early shots.
I was thinking then, I'm not sure if he still had it, but if he had the harbor thing there for this choke,
seasons change.
that would have been gone crazy.
And Global will always be a constant.
But Autumn will not fall
Strange
at the moment in
as
this
well.
one, Willie, with that Outlaw holding down the line towards security, where majority of Varel's force is looking to retake from.
That's a hell of a line.
Good drone first
I
shot.
love that. Uh-oh. Whoa! Okay, big on the swings coming up from Varel now.
Uh-oh.
The new kids on the block. They are here to say hello. Crystal suddenly feeling a lot of heat, wanting to play around utility and the spike. Shock darts going back and forth though, and there goes another Sheriff. Just down to the Russian, but he will not be able to find it. It's Klaus instead.
That one's a bit of a slip up to come through from Global Esports there against the Sheriff.
Nice
Not
shots
hitting
from
those deeper lines, losing
Uzmlepi.
out to the pistols, and a Thrifty permitted over to the side of Varel to maybe bring a little bit of stability back in
Zempic
towards
and
this one,
Klaus, is that
because
what we're calling
ultimately,
it,
right,
Zempic?
your opponent's map pick, you're starting off kind of atrociously 0 to 5 down. You have your own timeout, you start to come on back, and you feel a little bit confident. But the way that this second half starts as well, it doesn't give you a lot of good feelings down deep in your guts. So to come out with a Thrifty round like that has to be huge for Varel.
Track them down.
I saw someone with Cinder on their team yesterday.
In the game, keep them excited
Going
in their
great.
seats. Ops afforded now because of that.
Well, Yudo-tan can just pop that evolution and go on in through all of this util, just charge in.
Nice.
Somewhat fearless, but that's not going to shield him from an op shot like that.
What is that kill from Patman, bro?
And now Patman managing to find some trades
That's
as
good
well.
after
Did you not get that in midair?
Huge space.
And if you want to maximize this, you are using the Drifter Zexy to get
This
in.
game is full of a
and
lot
Klaus
of
to follow
strange kills,
all
I
the
would say.
information. He's a little bit far forward to the rest of the squad though, and exits that drift early.
He's seen both of them.
Just to create a bit more pressure around the back. Patman unfortunately going down. Javi
It's like
trying to
they
save the day
can
again,
only
but
go on
Zexy
streaks of rounds.
manages to arrive on time for Varel.
And that is another important round for
Not
Varel to be
Colada's going
finding
nuts, though. Holy
a
shit.
bit of an
Yeah.
economy check for Global Esports as well at the tail end of this one, and they'll be able to kind of put something together into the next round, but you do have to start to consider, is this another position for the side of
Six is
Varel
on
where they
25
figure
already.
things out later in the half, and then maybe make a bit of a comeback with some space to spare as well, right? It's not like we're seeing GE on 11, on
The
12,
full
where any sort of
mid-air
slip up can
kill.
give the map point or victory.
Yeah, it's insane.
4K in the end.
Crazy shot as
Zexy.
well.
Zaxby's looking really good though, man. He's had so
Yeah.
many highlights both games.
25
figure out,
and
The
like,
fact he's
13, by
got,
the way.
you know, more than
He
double
is,
anyone's
silently
kills on his
just putting
team.
up a lot of
More than
numbers
triple
in this one
3 of
here.
his teammates.
But to what avail? Need to see more conversions come out from Varel. Look to try and send this to the third in Haven.
There's a TP backwards, another TP into heaven. All in anchor A style. I like this better than whatever the fuck Udotan was doing.
Yeah.
Possibly could have afforded elsewise, but
Yeah. We'll see what happens here. 2 away from the Hunter's Fury as well, as Zexy is forced to TP away, being tagged on up. But it is still a helpful
Looks
amount of members
cool
over here at
way
the
that
site
is.
for Varel, as Patman wants to change that.
TP in deep
all the
sight.
way throughout the backs. Zexy's managed to find a little bit though.
Come on,
Gone
Juno.
through with this high tide. It does kind of tamper with things a little bit. Still though, spike planted, and that just might be
walls are
enough
like-
for GE.
That blocked dart? I think it blocked dart, no?
There's that Hunter's Fury that I just
Oh,
did
he's hasn't
mention as
thrown it yet.
well. Though they're all playing together on the site. Where do I dot?
You're trying to find information
Klaus is
as well,
ulted?
but that's been smoked off. Shot down. Crystal out towards the back with Hunter's Fury too.
They have to be aware of this
Trying to
angle,
stay
right?
around the corners, but here comes Klaus. Low
Back to
HP,
100.
but Evolution's been popped.
continuing through and through, but now the entire team just collapses on the trades.
Again, that's a big win for Global.
Once again with
Probably
another round.
win off the back
And
of
I
that,
like
I
this
would have thought.
aggressiveness as well
The
that
money
Pac-Man goes in
isn't
with
great
this too,
here.
right? When you've got the interceptor on the side that's going to zap a lot of
They're
that
gonna
utility
eco,
as
it
Klaus
should
puts
be
it.
12.
You need a different avenue to get on through. You're either pushing together as a team with just bodies and hitting your shots, or
China
you're
going?
playing a piece of utility that doesn't really get taken out, right? He's just getting in towards the side,
He's
in towards
0-0.
his own smokes, or his
7-2
opponent's smokes with
AG
these
over
opportunities
Nova.
as well. They're just coming out and
At least
shooting.
I got that one right.
It's pretty nice stuff to come out. A lot of different availabilities that they do have on Global's side to always change the way that they're going to be taking.
What are we playing? A little solo Waylay on both sides? Ooh. Oh no, double Waylay here. Oh no, double Waylay here. I'm fucking stupid. I'll take that second time out, but this is rough now on an eco. I think the thing that I'm missing from Varel is like the coordinated aggro. You know, like, give me like some sort of like push out route. Like, you're an aggressive team. Let's see some sort of coordinated, you know, ult play or whatever it is. That's what I'm missing from this team. In that game, on this game, I think I put Varel winning. Did I? Actually, can't remember. Who did I have winning this game? That game, I definitely had AG winning. Who did I have winning this game? Yeah, I had Varel winning. I had Varel losing to Zater as well. I have Global beating DRX. Fuck. I mean, so clearly I had some belief.
In a very small
I did also pick Secret. That's rough, isn't it?
That's true. But on the back of that timeout now,
I had Secret to
the
win
eco
their first
from
game
Varel.
and then lose out.
Autumn to scope out the situation. Dispatch of Klaus as well.
And the flash has been eaten up just a bit, but still right out through the drift, and GE come out guns blazing. This is unbelievable.
It's an off the rocks
Off
pick
to
'em.
the
Well, I was trying to
anti-eco.
shoot for 100%.
Unfortunately,
To get
Varel
100%, you have to
the
pick
right
some upsets.
opportunities to be able to
Because
answer
there will be
back.
some upsets.
LP, just a slight
You know, who's
whisper.
got Navi versus Mates
Unfortunately, then, for the entirety of
in
GE,
EMEA?
just staking their claim,
You know?
planting that flag down.
Who had
right
Fioria
on this
winning
B
2
site.
games?
Patman hunting down the last one alongside Crystal, and there it goes.
There's gonna
Map
be some
point.
It's a
upsets.
slight whisper that comes in from
I just
LP
picked
at
the
the
wrong
end
one.
there, but it just goes with
But
the
that's the
wings,
thing,
doesn't it?
it's
Because
hard
now
to
it's
predict.
That point, the timeout that was taken
Cinder on
before the
2
eco,
kills,
you
unlucky.
assume
Enjoy your
now
-1 if you got Cinder.
that LP have a bit of an answer. LP, Varel.
I had Navi. Yeah, good. Yeah, that wasn't that hard to pick.
And I mean, yes, technically
I had
LP would
Heretics
be
losing
the
that first
answer
game as well.
as the IGL to this roster.
But did you have fucking Mates? No.
Because that's just now map point. Series point.
Who have their
I'm gonna
team,
be the
though?
bearer of bad news as well. Cinder has really not found his footing in this map, has he? I highlighted that he was, what, 0 for 6 or something like that? Oh, what's he now? Only 2 kills that he's managed to find.
Yikes.
Let's see if he can flip that, though. Bit more pacier from Global Esports
Oh, he
into
didn't
this
get
site,
out.
but it's just the trades that come on through. That Crystal stamping his foot.
He missed the ult.
There's a lot of
Oh,
noise.
Patman, somehow.
As well as
Tried to
Patman
ult one guy and
in with
missed.
the TPs onto versus the top. LP
Oh,
trying to
no.
stay aware,
Zero
but
there,
just
that's not
quick
good.
on the swings again. GE
Bruh,
operating
GG.
so smoothly. Klaus, do you have another clutch out for us? Smoked off around the back. I'm
No
sorry to say,
Utel, no
folks,
evolution,
this
no chance.
might not be his moment.
It's hard, that is for sure. Autumn and Crystal navigating together to watch the flank. Patman, probably the closer.
Oh, that's a tough angle.
Yeah.
That's
That's tough. Right.
God damn, GE look good.
GE do look good. Yeah, GE looking pretty good. Right, let me rate these VFL teams. Starting with JJ Aseno. Penny Pinchers with Okeanos. Francis Cushy. Many pop in a pick there. Inspire IGL. I was like, Inspire didn't get 30 points. Inspire IGL. I mean, Autumn did pretty well as well. Karen, Penny, this is a pretty good team. Obviously, Spike and Dust9 not too good, but mostly pretty good here. I mean, this is a crazy pred, though. This is crazy. Inspire IGL. Yeah, this is a very balanced team you've built here. Just no heavy hitters. No heavy hitters at all. That's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. But honestly, it's actually kind of worked out decently well. I think the team looks pretty good. You've picked like decently fragging players. Like if you pick the right teams, which you kind of have with like Gentle Mates, 100 Thieves. Maybe not so much EG, but like if RRQ are good as well. Honestly, could kind of cook. Dom's Devils. For Panda. Sato IGL. More common. Lovers Rock did pretty well. Juna, not so great. Mazzino. Sad Yetajay noises. Sad Luxo noises. Happy Leviathan noises, though. Well, not Leviathan. Leviathan. Monyet, I think, is still a good pick. Ruxic is obviously a very good pick. Francis is a good pick. Why didn't I pick Francis, man? I don't know. And Super is not that good of a pick, but he's only 6.5, so it's fine. But Luxo will probably be the one that cost you a bit here. I mean, this looks like a team I would build, I think. This was like a TMV team. I'm not sure about Luxo, though. But yeah, it's not too bad. And Mr. Unaware. On 167. 10-10. That's rough. Kesnit. Probably will get better. How are you on 121 points when I'm looking at this top row? I mean, Kushi hasn't played yet, but you got Neki, Kesnit, 10-10. That's pretty rough. I see you're a Navi fan, so that helps. Mako hasn't played yet. Jing hasn't played yet. You got Leaf, Nerve, and Inspire. But your two Navi players have gone crazy. And you IGL'd Ruxic. That's also like a fucking bold IGL. I mean, the top part of this is fucking tragic. But this looks really nice. With Mako and Jing still to play. Anyone who's gone double, I've seen quite a few people who have had both Hero and Ruxic, and if you've done that, then you fucking popped off. I mean, it's just unbelievable pop off. I think Hero is the top scoring player. Yeah, he is. Him and Starkso. Wow. Him, Starkso, and then Mini. That's kind of crazy. Obviously, they've played multiple games. Durka and Primi got 19 in one game. So, those two might end up being on more, but... yeah, kind of crazy. Do you want to try and get your revenge?
Should we do that, or should we watch the AG game?
Does anyone care about AG?
I mean, I kind of do, but I kind of want to get my revenge. This game looks like it's over. I'm getting my revenge. Let's do this.
He's not getting his revenge. Mini China, Big Runeterra. Oh, the Zexy pick went. I mean, fragging wise, it went well, but they didn't win a map. Didn't help. VFL review. I just minimized everything. But fine. Quickly. 4, 2, 5, 3. Something IGL. Dumby was a very good pick. Asuna. Not that great, to be honest. Fragging wise. Flickless. Meh. Bang and Ruxick. Okay. I mean, Ruxick, obviously, in particular, kind of crazy. Anyone with a secret player, though, I'm not feeling good. Klaus as well. Varel didn't. I mean, unless you got Zexy. Yetajay, sad. How did Patman do? He probably did okay, but not amazing. Who is Kelly S? Says someone. Klaus freeing.
Friend challenge has been sent, and this guy's egoing me. That's crazy.
I'm reviewing a VFL team. Hold on.
Bro, if you open that gate, you're going to be reviewing 20 of them, bro.
I've done my due diligence already. Let me...
You're about to get dude on, is what's about to happen. Like, what can I do versus this?
Am I a real fan now, TMV?
How do I get it so that it's not?
Fuck it. I don't even know what deck this is. I'm tapping in.
Does not have it so that it can... Hold on. How do you do this again? It's like Control T or something. There we go. There you go. You got a little China player at the bottom. How is it so scuffed? Because this... Well, actually, I can go full screen on this. How do you go full screen, though, and minimize? I don't know. Right, what's he playing? I don't even know what Elder Dragon is. Don't even know what this deck is, I'll be honest. I probably need to aggro him. These two. Oh, that's not a great hand.
1, 2, 3! That is
Dead Sippy, thanks for the 3 months.
I made the team a last minute and it messed up my IGL. I wanted to get Sato, Redux IGL, but I have Penny instead. Exad 22,896.
Bro, Redux IGL? That's rough. Not a great start. Surely has Vile.
They grow up so fast.
Probably didn't need to do that then, really.
Next thing I know, I'm up to my britches in purple berries.
Viego's a 6 cost. Mordecai, so. Do I just kill this now? I got 2 spell mana left. I think I'm actually going to say yes. Because I need to put some pressure on him. Oh, what's this? That's not good.
My pretty. Where was I?
Oh, he blocks it. Okay. So I probably want to open attack next turn, really. Wow, he vengeances. Okay. Now he's probably gonna play Viego next turn. But I probably need to just chip that down if he does play Viego. So I think it actually does make sense to start with you. There he is. He's a 7-6. I think I attack with everything here.
Can you check my teammate 1319?
Maybe in a second.
Obey your king.
He goes for this. That's interesting. Okay. I think I actually go face here. Do I? Yeah, I think I do.
I've always been a fun guy.
Now we can block this twice, so that's not too bad. That is not good. You got Challenger, that's also not good. If I do play that, it does stop him from being able to attack with Viego. Unless he challenges this, but honestly, I'll absolutely take that. Killing this is essential. He should challenge this, really. Oh, he's attacking with all. Oh, he is going to do that. Oh, I think I absolutely take that.
I'm not finished.
I will absolutely trade these.
Surrender to me.
Now what? Do I open? Do I play you? I think I gotta try and do damage. Hope he doesn't have another vengeance. If he does, I'm kind of fucked. If he has, like, if he's drawn the 3/3 that summons a shadow, I'm kind of fucked here. That's a big punish. I'm actually kind of shocked. See, now if I kill that, that summons that. So I can't really do that, can I? He should just block here. There's really no need not to, I guess. But he might be looking to Mordekaiser kill something. Oh, his Viego's gonna fucking level up, isn't it? Maybe I shouldn't have attacked. Didn't think about that. Oh, I'm playing a starter deck because... Wait, what? Does he have second Viego? Why the fuck did he sacrifice Viego? If he... Watch the games. Game hasn't started yet. What the fuck are you talking about? No, we'll definitely deny that.
There they go.
I see he's got another one, but... Okay, I'll take that. That's fine. Oh, we have to play it now. He would have played something there if he had it.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, I'm happy to just end. I'll open attack here. He's not gonna have quite a few mushrooms in his deck.
More for my collection.
It's just crazy, like just the situations my hand gets in when I'm fighting you. It's actually wild.
This guy, man. This guy.
It's actually mega unluck.
I mean, that's quite a lot of stuff right there.
It is, but you fucking hit me with Timo, bro.
Yeah, but you might just kill me on the spot.
Pew, pew.
I don't have over, do I? No, I don't.
He's won.
Please don't die here, bro. Please don't die here.
There's no way you're dying.
I have so many things in my deck.
You're
I
not
got
dying.
63 puff caps, bro.
You're not dying. You're not getting 9. That's easy.
Wait, but how? I don't have... You can block this. Oh, no, you can't. It has fearsome. Damn, I'm actually a noob.
You are actually a noob.
Oh, I didn't know it got fearsome. That's crazy. Let's fucking go fuck this guy. Play out the bread. Play out the bread.
It's not over.
Holy shit.
Scout says so.
AG1? Well, I'm watching it right now. Yeah, that's a pretty tough matchup. Fearsome in general is a pretty tough matchup for Timo decks.
Yeah. Are we running it back or are we chilling?
Let's run it back, but play fast. Play an aggro deck.
Play an aggro deck? Okay, Roger.
I will check your team, Tajoma, don't worry. Or whoever gave me stuff. Oh, the fucking worst aggro deck as well. Fucking hate that. Right. One Pokey Stick is probably alright. So Lurk is like a deck where they just get a ton of like they just get a ton of like really big monsters essentially. Like they start off little and then they lurk and then their attack just goes up, and so you end up with just like a ton of shit like this. Watch. So I actually think we play you. I can actually will trade that. Now we hope here to just hit that random mushroom. That would be kind of fucking sick. We did not. Okay, I actually think I passed. Hope he doesn't have another one of them. Okay, that's not ideal. If he has another one of these, we are kind of fucked. But we hope he doesn't.
Oh, if mushrooms could
I can kill that with the Pokey Stick next turn. That's not ideal either. But Do I attack here? I think I do. Don't think there's a reason not to. Okay, him blocking, I'm actually fine with that. Because this thing will need to block something that has a lot of attack eventually anyway, so that's just an attacker down. It's not ideal, is it? The players to go U, that means he can't attack with this. What do you do again?
They grow up so fast.
I just did that to get the extra mushrooms in. I needed a mystic shot here, really. So I'll probably block you with you. Oh, he can attack with active effect, so I gives him +1. Yeah, you see the problem here. I think I have to take a level. I needed a mushroom off the top, really. Right side disappears. So I can go for you as well. This is a pretty good draw. So he's... Oh, he does sacrifice that. That's a mistake, I think. Giving me a 6-1 is really good. Because this doesn't really have any removal. It's just about creating a bunch of attackers. We're going to play this next. There's just a free block. Then I can play you... Well, how many... What are we on? Front 10-5? It's not good either. But I do have a way of blocking that we can. See what we get. Prank. I will prank something in there. Yeah, I guess I'll make that 7. Okay, getting a 3-4 is pretty good too. Deal 2 to a unit, that's not too bad. I can kill that with this. Abyss Pearl Haven. That is rough. So yeah, he's always going to do that. Because like, if he doesn't have another attacker in hand, I mean, he could have... If he has Pike, I'm in trouble. Rek'Sai is also not great, but it's not the end of the world. Teemo, nah. Did he draw a puff cap this round? Don't think he did. I think I just go nah here. Has to attack. Oh wait, does he get overwhelmed? Does this level up? No. And we also don't know what he's about to hit. So he does just decide to kill that. So I'll... Okay, killing this is pretty good. Actually, I'll go back into the deck. No? Darkside leaves. Do I develop here? I think I do. I just go for max damage. And he plays the fucking worst card possible. I have to just attack. He's obviously gonna block that. Wait, but don't you... Oh wait, I turn you into a 3-3 next turn though. Oh, you little bastard. So you'll transform. You'll turn him into a 3-3. He's on 8 HP. This doesn't really do much for him. I have 2 pokey sticks. Okay, that's fine. That's actually the best card he could have played. For me. I don't want to play Teemo because he'll just play this. I like Doritos, thanks for the 7 months. Though then again, do I play Teemo and bait this out?
I haven't watched VAR in a month because of work. Looks like it's changed a lot.
Actually, no, it hasn't, to be fair. It's mostly the same apart from Breeze. So I want to play this and hope that he kills it and just uses this. Okay, good. So he's just wasted a rally there. They could have won in the game. She's just gonna pokey stick his face and draw a card. That's actually pretty good. In fact, I've won. Yeah, with this I win. I mean, I win without it, to be fair as well. And with that I win.
Actually insane. I'm 1 lurk off of playing well. Fuck me.
Unlucky, bro. You just haven't got it.
This guy just has like the craziest level of luck when it comes to the cards you draw off mulligan. It's actually wild. It's actually wild. I'm gonna come through with the fucking cheesiest decks possible. You're gonna have the worst time of your life. I swear to God. Good games.
Good times.
Tiger, mugger, tiger,
Yeah, I'll
Tory
do
man,
the
it's
DFM
tiger time to put the TFT away and enjoy the best team in the
here we go.
world,
Gen
Tiger.
G. What do they look like in 2026? Bro is getting farmed. He's just getting farmed. He just doesn't know it. Right. 8319 to Joma. To Joma's lair. Purpo, DG's in. I mean, Purpo, I don't love the Purpo pick, but we'll see how it goes. DG's in. Probably EG aren't going to be that great, but they could win against Sen. I believe it. Oh, wait, I need to also do that. EU looking like a good pick. Envy, we'll see. I mean, you got Koala as well. Double fucking Furia. Who are you people? Hiko IGL, pretty good pick. Chronicle Xiao, not bad, but I mean, the other Navi players have popped off a lot more. Any team how have you ended up with 2 Furia and a team secret player? Before this, how have you ended up with an EG, 2 Furia, and a secret player? Before it started, I would have said you have fucking cooked up shit. But because Furia have done well, I guess it has kind of worked. So good for you. Good for you, Tajoma. But I think Fury doing well has kind of saved you there, not gonna lie. Okay, Fiery Sand. Did I do your team, Fiery Sand? Something damn beats. Oh yeah, I think I did this one. But not sure I did this one. Omudog. Udotan IGL. That's nice. The Minecraft Let's Player. Not so great. Cloud, not so great. But I still think Giants will be fine. Killua, good. Zelsis, probably not looking so good, especially with Oxy not being there now, and he might not be there for the last game. We'll see. Sadak, rough. Tex, good. Forsaken should be good. Benji, rough. Karashi should be good. Chronicle, good pick. I mean, again, this is a team where without Udotan IGL, you'd be probably not doing too well, but that might have saved you. So I like Doritos though. Thanks for the 7 months. You know the future, says Sajoma. No, you do not. You picked the fucking Team Secret player. There's no fucking way you know the future. You don't know shit. Right, we're on Abyss. Oh, more vetoes for Shia Wager. Double waylay as well. This mirror? It is a mirror on the wall. Probably doesn't bode well for DFM, does it? Do I have any players in this game? Did I pick any Gen G players? I did not.
Barrel Lakia my eagle sex my goat ash scan them all and Karen my ranked goat and zinks the rookie finna make DRX cry. The best in the world are ready to cook tiger mugger tiger.
We shall see. We shall see.
At the same time, I do want to say though, big time. Let's leave the Korean translations to Jen and Bella.
Thoughts on 2283?
Scam me. 50 bits short. Well, it doesn't load. Maybe that's what you get. 2283. Is that what you put? It is. You sure that's the right number? Psych! That's the wrong number! Oh! Well, that didn't work as they hoped, I think. Right, well, give it some time and it will work. Holy Unk. What do you mean? When is that from? What year is that from? That's pretty fucking old at this point anyway. Yeah, was it? Yeah, was it fine?
This is a new DFM. This is a DFM that have tasted playoffs for one series that had never done it before. We are looking to do
chances
more
DFM
this
win
year as DFM. We are looking to see more as an audience, and I hope that we do.
Yeah, we got the extra life in the triple elimination bracket to bring that out. But for now, we're starting things out with DFM onto the defensive side. Mirror comp, as you have mentioned.
100%.
More Abyss for today as well, and immediately straight down mid for DFM to get some early information as we see Cess has to back up to security.
Kind of a bit surprised JD didn't pick Breeze, I'll be honest.
Find you normally for the Omen plays from him, so gotta relearn this one.
While you taketh, you also giveth away. Spike planted now for Gen G. Everything's smoked off too. Some extra stars.
Right, here's everyone's favorite player, apparently Ash. Oh, TMV, you underpriced Ash. Oh, Ash should be a fucking million points. Ooh. TMV, what about Ash?
Other gaps are watching out for Heaven.
Actually, quite nice from DFM. It's already giving me some hope for
closing in the distance. Texture needing to find the shots alongside
Karen,
but
nice
unfortunately they will falter down to a Kami.
Sorry, let's go back. You asked for chances of DFM win?
The chance of DFM winning for me just went up 15%.
They did for me as well.
Go for a couple of early duels, perhaps as Gen G a little bit later on, because it is going to be a bit of a learning curve for them, right?
Yeah,
how much
30.
stock do you put in an off-season event when you consider
Listen, man, I'll be honest.
Well, correct. This is no
Wait,
longer
wasn't Zinx
the
playing for the other
dominant
team?
GENG of 2024 that was winning nearly everything or becoming second.
No.
This is a
I
team
told
that
him.
has to re-find their identity,
Zinx
in
was
my
on,
opinion.
like,
And you can
DRX
see
Academy,
that is
I think,
beginning with
before.
Texture starting to change a couple of his agents
I-
in the pool as well. We're
I
starting to
was
see
thinking
The
the
DFM
Varol
jersey
move away
looking
from
alright.
the smokes perhaps and into the Sentinel as a bit of stability. Larky is coming back to the
I'm learning
IGL
about
lane,
Zexy
so
for some reason. I'm
we
getting
kind of have
Zexy
to
and
see
Zinx
what
confused.
this team actually now does look
Gen G
like
had like
in the
role
Big
issues,
26.
right? With like what will Zinx play?
Really a lot of hopes as well.
Well, he's just going to be second duelist, I think.
right now. Otherwise,
Wait
for
a minute.
DFM,
Double veto again on this map. The people
talk
are
about
learning.
the upgrades.
Holy
Clearly
shit. I'm going to say
big fan of
40%
that
chance
as
for
well,
DFM to
following
win this
through
one.
Real all these years. Right now, just holding tight with the weapons upgrades.
Let's see if Gen G can
Just
get a
shut
plan,
up.
perhaps.
Stop-
Just
stop
farm up a couple
getting
of these orbs
nerdy.
if they want to.
Wow.
Maximize what Texture can gather.
Just because I'm white
Seen a
and
bit of an
nerdy.
adoption of the Bandit so far, haven't we?
Of course, I mean, you kind of have to at this point. It's just so strong, but at
Well,
the same time,
Case in point.
a little bit of an opening shot from Texture. But also for DFM continuing to push out, you know, some extra information around from where Yatsuko was pushing around main. Now the entire team is just aware.
Well, there's the plant that goes down as well. So pretty good for Gen G, farming orbs, getting a kill or two on a plant.
And a bulldog.
It could get interesting. Everybody is over at the ledge side of things.
Ash gonna have to be a little bit careful though. Placing down the star is gonna be a gravity well, but unfortunately with the stinger, Cess will be able to close in the distance. Zinx now playing as tight as possible, but unfortunately it might not be enough. He actually does manage to take another
Not
player
really
down,
winnable.
but no weapons found just yet. Yeah, that relay is not gonna help you out too much
But
there.
a nice
Unfortunately,
try,
so
God, I mean,
Akame
time-wise,
again
it was
with the
pretty
finishing
close.
kill with DFM up 2-0.
There's a lot of good damage that comes through in that round, though, to be completely honest with you. 2 Bulldogs transitioning into the next round for DFM.
Yeah.
See how much stock they put back in towards a buyout, perhaps. As Gen G, again, farming the orbs, getting the plants, getting some kills in here as well. Albeit not the round counts, it'll give you a little bit of confidence early on the stage, you would hope, as they will move into their first buy-up now and see what this double dive does look like, right? When we think about what Texture's going to be able to do with this Yoru as well, what space is he going to be able to find? For Zinx coming back on towards a duelist role as well for a new roster, how much pressure is on his shoulders, but how much freedom does he have up his sleeve as well to be able to go in and try and do things on himself?
Previously DRX Academy, Academy to Tier 1, that is quite a leap, but still close enough for them to be able to have some confidence
Shot by
going in for
Ash,
some of
your
these
boy
duels.
Ash, everyone's favorite
swinging
player.
out left, now off to the rest of the team, but it's
Wow,
Akame
he gets
able to
2
spray
there
out
with a
2.
bulldog.
Keeps things very interesting
And now they're
here,
just
doesn't it?
gambling A.
3 versus 3, a large
But they don't have
rotation now
good
for
guns here
DFM
at all.
to this A site, and a bit of a stalled process for Gen G as well. Texture 1 away from the dimensional drift. So whether or not he wants to try and challenge for that here and now, or we'll pick it up for the next round. These situations can always go either way, even if it is lesser weaponry for DFM, so you have to make sure you're calling correctly at the moment on Gen G.
That's what it comes down to. The calls,
gonna
you have
be
options. 40 seconds to go. The gate
Interesting
crash
where
is
they
available.
go here.
I
What are
think
they
for
gonna
me, for
do?
DFM,
A
though,
split?
you just gamble this stack as 3
Just
towards
go-
the A
just-
side,
just
right? If they
leaving
come into
Texture
you,
here?
brilliant. If they don't, you just try and challenge out for
Actually
the
don't
retake.
know what.
You lost a little bit too much
Because I
in
don't
the
know that
previous
B is
rounds.
open.
You do
Like,
have
they might-
access to the Hunter's
This could go
Fury,
very
though,
wrong.
for Akame in the next one. And
Depending
I'm
on
seeing
Texture's
20 seconds
timing
on the
here,
clock.
like-
I'm seeing a pivot up through mid towards the A side
Okay, the
now
stars
for
now
Gen
on the
G.
site. I
This-
mean, they're definitely going to stick
This is a
around.
little worrisome for me.
I
10
know.
seconds.
Getting
I mean-
quite nervous about this Komodo, but so far so good as Karen will be able to swing out through the top alongside his team. Now on towards Texture.
Wow.
Down
They got
against
lucky
me.
there.
No.
Gen G have
They got
managed to
lucky.
strike back.
I mean, lucky for Texture that he doesn't die there. That Bucky should have probably finished him off, but yeah, unlucky for May that it doesn't. Around on the board for Gen G now. And see if this game is going to be kept a lot more interesting with some backwards and forwards affairs, perhaps unlike our previous one that was ultimately just a lot of rounds in a row consistently for both teams.
Yeah, we saw those timeouts from before as well. Still early days for this one, but also keeping the
fast Euro will
vibes
play
up
here
for
on
the
there.
crowd as well. All of a sudden, though, thanks to the alt point from B4, it's going to be dimensional drift straight into sight. Alongside
Get
Wayne
hit by
just
the trip
bit
anyway?
Zinx.
They did, but
Making his
they
presence
got a full
known.
sight.
The entire team claiming the
5v5,
site.
they plan
On
on
the
bridge.
pistol, it's another 5 versus 5.
Don't see enough
post-fight
planting on
scenario,
bridge,
but
to
will
be
it be
honest.
better for Gen G this time? A lot more access to utility.
Okay, we got Ash playing in spawn.
Early scouting for now. Alongside the clone and everything as well, but that interceptor. That, yeah. A little bit pesky. No pop
You can
flashes, but
hear
they
the
still
interceptor, he
manage to
throws
go
a
for the
flash
swing.
right at it.
Shot's not found. Crossfire broken apart. Texture still manages to steal away too, though. But nonetheless, it will be numbers now for DFM marching into A. 1v3
Missed
for
the
Ash.
fucking Astra,
As he looks to
suck.
click on heads.
Fucking
Oh,
hell,
too
get
much
Karen
cover
on the
to work
smokes,
against.
please.
Will be able to deal the
Fuck
against
me.
it while the defuse gets stuck. DFM up 3-1.
Yeah, very nicely done from Texture to be able to get a couple of cheeky kills at the
PUMPKIA
back there as
0-4.
well. Looking at that
It's
interceptor
all
buying you
over.
9-10 seconds. I noticed just that it did zap the blindside that Yaska tried to throw out just
I think
as it
Vero
was
beats this team,
falling
man, I'm
out
not
of
gonna lie.
time. So that one was a little bit rough for them. Allows Texture to get away with
Ash
a
is
little bit of
underpriced.
mockery
Yeah,
on
you
the
guys
round.
wouldn't
But for
stop
me,
until
I
Ash is
think one of
fucking
the
15 cost. Look at him
problematic
sitting,
positions as well, if I'm really
sitting
paying
in
attention to
spawn,
utility,
never
is
going
at
to
the
get a
end,
kill.
Ash's star was not at the right place to
And
gravity
missing
well
at a
suck them
fucking
off the
Astra
spike.
suck.
It was actually missed. So I need to see that fixed up for later.
Tiny details to keep
Bro,
our
if
eyes
Gen
on.
G lose to DFM, it's going to be a
Once again for
fucking
Gen
long
G to
year for this
try to
team.
break through or at least apply pressure down into this A site.
Always a powerful position getting a scoped weapon
Bro,
on this open line.
just
Texture
play no
really low in
senti.
HP as
Play
well,
double
down
smokes.
5, As Lakia is going to be the first one finished off. It's just the lesser weaponry for Gen G, of course, in towards this round. But that is a nice shot.
Lesser weaponry or not, still got to watch out for some of these guys.
Uh-huh.
Well, it is a new DFM.
Almost forgot how bad Lakia was
Made out
being
the
a minute.
chokehold. Draw out
Bruh.
the interceptor as well. See if he can sell a little bit more of a fake towards this B
Why are you
side
hating?
here. That Kaede on his first
Is he actually called Kaede? Is that how you say it?
Just note that nobody else is there. And it's an easy cleanup, you'd assume, for the rest of DFM here.
Well, we got Tenz's girlfriend in VCT before
As
fucking
mentioned, it
GTA
is a new
6.
DFM this time, very much in control all across the map. Of course, maybe some movements from Gen G as well.
Did I look at the VFL from yesterday? I think I did them all yesterday, yeah, if you go back and
Gen
watch.
G, right?
Watch the VAR.
We've got the weapons back. Are we challenging for an opener? Because I really don't think that you want to see another scenario where it's some 5 versus 5 post-plant. But we know that DFM are also okay going for fights at the moment too. May hasn't really been too involved in the battles. You can exactly say the same thing for Lakia on the flip side, still on the donut. Right now, though,
take a lot of
it
mid
is the
space
DFM
here.
squad looking for a little
If
bit of
Karen vent,
aggression
he can
in
teleport
towards
back
main,
into mid as well.
as they will see
Go
if they
for an
get
A
fragged
crunch.
out. Zinx for the opener though into
Okay, that's a
Akame.
nice
Where
stop.
Wit's
Okay,
charging ahead.
thanks. That's that guy.
There's a gap. And
You are
onward with
dead.
the trades. Karen now feeling the heat, but he manages to hold. Kaede with silent steps.
TP
And he
off.
cross-cuts out of there
Nice.
as well.
Let's just go
Really
scoot
nicely
one by
done,
one
but
in this
Kaede
game.
slips in towards the tower, finds Lakia.
Spike down A.
That's another strong angle to hold. Tries to work around the headshot angles, but unfortunately falls to Texture. Now it's on to Cess. He
Texture
spots
did a
them, he
double
knows they're
fucking
there,
take.
but no shot available.
What the hell?
With that, the round
Texture just
will go
looked
to
at him
Gen G
again.
through eliminations.
He's like,
An
huh?
investment of conversion pass as well for Singson there. Does go 1-for-1 in the
Now
end
it's an
with a
eco.
nice
Hold on.
headshot to come on through in a little bit of a delayed
crazy.
trade there by May. All in all, though, Gen G getting into the site where they necessarily needed to. And, well, even in the scenario where Cess finds a kill, perhaps the trades would have been there, you'd assume, too.
Today I want to
They need a
complain
round for
about
Gen G to get back
shrinkflation.
on towards the board and maybe find some comfortable footing in
So
this
yesterday,
map
for
that
one of
they
the
are
snacks, I went and
choosing
got
in this series.
a
Of course,
Jaffa
DFM
cake.
picking Pearl, for those that might just have joined us when this one started.
But because of shrinkflation,
Just a lot of mental conditioning at play.
like
always.
one Jaffa cake
Wanting DFM
is now
to
so
apply pressure,
small
spend utility outside of A
that
right
it
now
just isn't
as
enough.
well.
But 2 Jaffa
Drawing pretty
cakes
deep in towards
is
A
too
main and
many
see that
for
nothing's
one
there, So I
snack.
bet you'd feel comfortable just inserting May in towards main to hold that one, and you look towards
So
the
they've
mid a little bit
created
more.
a terrible
Don't play
situation
too
where
heavy forward as well as Yatsu
I don't know what to
actually
do.
over towards the danger side of B. So there's a bit of an emphasis here on mid for DFM.
2 is too many?
Let's
Well,
go for
just for like
Gen
a
G as
quick
they'll start
snack.
to
I mean, yeah, if I wanted to, I could
silently
eat a
walk
whole
in towards
fucking
A,
pack.
and this is the challenge for
But,
me now. How much do you get
just
away
for like
with?
a,
There's
oh,
no refract. There's
give me
only
a
the light
Jaffa
speed.
cake.
Maybe the saturate, if you can toss it in time, it does slow, but not enough. Only the 1 kill.
Gorgeous.
Enough for the Hunter Fear to come out, in fact.
But like 2 makes me feel guilty.
On that one, so nicely done.
But
from
1 is like not
Kame.
enough. Like if I eat 1, it's so small that it's like,
Cosmic Divide as well.
if I even
Switch
really
over
had a
this
snack.
B-side. You haven't seen Ash be able to slot himself in too deep
Oh, they
just
think
yet.
that
Wait for
Vito's
the
still here.
cavalry to come. And if I'm
Because he
looking at
died
this
last
bit of a
round.
post-plant scenario right now, Quack, you've got the evolution that gets popped, you've got the cosmic divide too, but they're some kind of insurance policies to get into the site, not in a post position. So we'll have to see how Gen G do look to play the hold structure now, as it is a 3-player flank to come
Now
through
you have
from
an
DFM.
Astral here, but what do you do with it?
Maybe hoping for more HP regen, but
Do the same
otherwise,
Astral as
working
them,
around this
'cause you're coming all
Cosmic
from the
Divide
same way.
for now. Alerted to the positions from before thanks to the little chokehold.
And Cess can drop his cosmic divide too.
Oh,
Imagine
that's
they
where
do
things
this.
get interesting. Slices the site in half somewhat.
We're just doing the same old.
Still keeping things intact though.
That's so funny.
Off with the swings, the trade,
Oh
somewhat
my
bound,
God.
but
Wow,
this
they
time
won
it's
it.
DFM
Wow.
coming out.
DFM.
That's a
Yeah,
great
3
call.
versus 3, you're trying to duck and dive with that
2%
wall there as well.
Al-Gaib.
You always understand that you got to find the timing, right? You got to have clear and concise comms to go through, but you don't
This
hear
next
the
Black
audible
Chat episode
scenario
is
on the
gonna
back
be
of that. You don't
crazy.
know
People are
that
gonna be
Kaine's already
blazing the
pushed all the way
scene.
up through the
You're gonna be,
cliffside
like,
for the
completely just
eventual final trade.
yelling slurs
Very
at
nicely
Cobra.
navigated there
It's
for
wild.
DFM as well. Some good timing and a situation that could have got the better of him, right? What
Bro,
if
I
the Hunter's
so
Fury
hope- who
wasn't
did
pulled by
Bullsense play
Kame there
next?
to get the trade? You've got a bit of an advantage for Gen
T1,
G where you can
right?
reset and play some numbers.
Is it
So
T1?
there's always these small
T1
percentages
was
that
playing against-
come out in the moments that can definitely turn these rounds. And that
That's
3
my bad,
versus
not
3,
three,
yeah,
that's
DFM will
funny
come away with it. So
Because not
They're
Paper
playing
Rex.
DRX.
DRX. They can win that game. If
Yes.
Full Sense beat DRX, I am going to tear Chobra a new one. On Plat Chat.
On Plat Chat, of course.
Of course, on Plat. Well, maybe
Well,
maybe in IRL too, but on Plat Chat. On Plat Chat.
on Plat Chat, on Plat Chat.
Kickoff DFM. Someone just made a good point. Kickoff DFM is built different. They absolutely fucked Paper Rex last year.
What like made DFM fall off last year after kickoff? I don't understand if they played so well.
Other people just got better, I guess, and they just stayed the same.
Did they not jump in on the Tejo meta?
I don't remember that.
my questions were, how much does change with a new coach coming in? Is it still the Maze show, or is it really more of the team dispersed for a lot of the roles at the moment? And I'm already kind of seeing the latter, which is giving really good confidence for me for DFM.
It's a welcome sight, we'll say that for now, but at the same time, Gen G off the timeout, look to go into the rip. It's Texture
nice
with
by
Dimensional
Texture
Trip,
too,
but May finds an answer as well, instantly traded. Zinx now chiming in. More trades as Ash follows through, and that's the site being taken upon by Gen G.
Now it is the Riddle Order members to see if they can establish a bit of a retake at the
You got
moment.
lucky
2
at
versus
Settle.
3, Kaide caught with
Good luck with that.
knife out.
Bit of a strange one here. This was, I mean, it's a nice shot by May. But then he recalls straight into Texture's ult,
Some utility.
which is a little
Just feel it's a
unfortunate.
bit too difficult though, don't you? Ash is still alive,
Possible
so
they
there's
could
a
have just
grab
gave it
well that
up
can come on
and, you know,
towards
play
the
for
spike in a bit.
their own
Texture,
ults here.
I mean,
I think
look,
that
he's
probably
got
would have been a bit better
clone,
for
2
DFM.
flashes, 2 TPs. He's only drifted and come out and got a kill. There's just so much here for Gen G to come
Think
in.
about
You've
fake
got the
clone.
Shockies, you've got a recon that may very well even come online during this post plan, but it doesn't really
is
matter because in the grand scheme of things, Yatska is
Rockashon, thanks for the 90 months.
running a
Stop dropping
marathon,
fat
and
0
he's
points
got
for
Gen
me
G
in my
trying to
VFL
chase him a little
hashtag
bit, but
thank you
it's not going to
Japan.
happen. Nicely done on the back of their own timeout, ramping up the pace a bit
There's
quicker.
still games
towards
left.
that A
You've got
site.
plenty of games left.
They'll keep things, you would hope, nice and competitive.
We'll take those. I was just chuckling myself because Texture, as he whiffed the exit kill, he took his hand off the mouse or keyboard. A little moment. Always love the personality.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Texture highlights of him just reacting and putting his head in his hands and doing all of his movements on the cameras. There we go. Yep. We're probably going to be able to like have multiple minutes of
Okay,
just
eco
clips
here
at the end of
for
the year.
DFM.
Compilation.
He's got the gun.
Up through mid though right now, lots of DFM bodies to potentially hit the floor, unless Texture overstays his welcome and then dies.
Surely not.
Oh.
He's the man with the
Little whiffy
snipers,
from
but here
Texture.
they go. Quick with the swing,
Oh,
some
Lucky.
additional cover coming through from Ash and Lakia. This is
He's
Gen
on the
G.
board.
They've laid
He's
out
on the
traps,
board.
And now they've sprung.
Lucky is on the board in the eco round, the anti-eco.
Let's go. Yeah, we're cracking eggs. But at the same time for DFM, I mean, what are they looking for?
In this round, some kills.
Fingers crossed. But Gen G are backing off.
Again, Abyss not really played for these guys, right? Last year, stretching all the way back to the beginning. In fact, the last time DFM did technically play it was against Gen G.
And they lost.
They lost 6-13.
Bro, let's pray
benefit of
to
the doubt,
God that
new
Abyss
year,
leaves after
new
kickoff.
agents,
Dude.
new style, new players.
Give me an Abyss
Fair comp.
leaving Fracture in for the rest of the season. Give me
30 seconds left.
It's still
no icebox.
is
me-
relatively early, but as
I
far
mean, the
as this
thing is,
round
I
goes,
actually...
Spike planted.
I don't know, Chief.
Oh, it's just trying to see what damage you can do on the side of DFM,
Keep
isn't it?
Haven.
And it's good to see that Zinx gets
Keep
the
buying.
priority of the plant to get the
Keep
convergent
split.
pass in towards the next round. And,
Last player
well, we
standing.
just
Oh, let's get rid
commit the
of Corrode.
unthinkable
Let's
for the
get
tail
rid of
end of that one
Corrode
as
and
well.
Abyss.
No more ulti orbs to be given over. And we'll go again.
The
The round
Fracture.
needed for Gen G as they are knocking on that door to try and tie it up.
Very lovely and wholesome, unthinkable play. Akame just went and did finger
What would
hearts
I
to the
take?
camera as he fell off.
You know what? We'll keep breezing
Of
till
course,
stage
as you
2.
pointed out from before,
What else
you
is
know,
in the
there's
map
no
pool?
good reason,
Yeah, this is it.
but it is
No, what's
also
the other
Gen
one I'm
G
missing?
just opening things up
Oh,
successfully.
we'll keep Pearl.
Texture now 13 up at 5.
Give me... You know
See if
what?
this is an angle for Gen G to use that convergent pass in towards the site as well. May is at the right site to be able to maybe even throw his own
Go on,
back.
give me Lotus.
You got to remember that Charon doesn't have evolution to be able to
Corrode
fight
and
through that,
Abyss.
but Kaede does, right? It is going to be May who
One
does
of
drop his
Corrode or
own
Abyss
pass,
will
however,
definitely go
there, and the push in from Kaede where I mentioned
probably
it. What
bring the
a
Sentinel
gorgeous
Lotus back
set
though.
of headshots to
Friggin'
come from
love
him.
Sentinel.
Can't quite get,
Oh,
I'll call it the
3K
clip
then.
at the end for the hungry
Evolution
4K,
over, he has to
maybe
wait
the
just like
ace
2 more
as well,
seconds
but
and
you
peak.
would assume that that's damage
But
done
that was
But he
insane.
has
in
probably
rounds
won in the round.
to not see an
Yeah.
equalization.
I'm actually kind of shocked
Just
we have not
perfect.
seen a lot more of this. Like defenders trying to get up
Whole
mid
convergent
early to get
pass
to that
into the
spot.
taps.
I think
Wanted
it's
more,
kind
but
of crazy.
Nonetheless, we'll
that that
see if
hasn't
this
been kind
Gen
of
G duo will be able to pick things up.
A prime way
Role
of playing
swaps here and
defense
there
with
for
like a
these
Euro.
two.
Well, in this sort of position,
Yeah.
you kind of just, as a
It seems
DFM
like it's more of
fan
an
or a DFM
adaptation
player
off
in
a
this,
timeout than
you're
like
just hoping that you don't fault
Yeah,
them.
like a
You don't
game
give an
plan of, like,
opportunity
let's just
to
keep
Ash
doing
and
this
Charon
until they
to be able
stop.
to bring this back.
Yeah.
Should be, right?
Yeah,
I'm assuming that it's
down,
like just really
everything's
risky to
known.
run, like without
get the cross
conditioning
shots.
on the map. Because if
We'll
someone's
see what
just
you can
bottom
do.
mid,
30 seconds to go.
it's so hard to
kind
clear
of
the
okay
angle
if they're
before you get
only
up
at
on
the bottom
the.
side of B main. Is either they're making a full
You get
run
up there. Like
rotation with
Texture
minimal
with that
time,
outlaw.
and eventually
30
someone
seconds
can
left.
cheat a rotate back over towards A. Or they are going to try and bully you in towards this B site, and with 20 seconds to go now, we know from our position that Gen G are going to try and run in towards A and get this plant. And DFM will just go for the retake.
Chai
if,
was
if
right,
they
but
beat them
that's
to it,
why
which
you
it
play
looks like
Viper
they
and you
will.
do this
So
for.
post-plant scenario now. How much do DFM potentially lose in this retake? Or is there an opportunity that Gen G can pull this one out now that time starts to become a bit of an issue depending on how long DFM take? It'll be a
But surely you can just
huge
condition like
scenario
a
for Gen
mid
G to win this
aggro with
one.
like a dart and stuff, and then do
That's
a
right.
dart and actually do this
Bottom
aggro
line,
instead.
4v2. You need to take these duels and you need to win some
And
of
like
them.
it is just yo-yo.
Especially with
Oh,
the Drift
oh
going through.
no.
Hold up! Charon once again just cracks 2 skulls.
No.
Adds onto another. May
Don't
answers
disrespect
back.
Kaede like this, man.
Cuts
Please.
down to the 1v1s. Who do you back
Pros
up?
don't fake.
Oh, he's sticking it, he's sticking it. Is he going to get
Oh!
it? May, it's going to be
Pros
so
don't fake.
damn close,
No!
and he's got it! He
Damn.
saves the
Well,
face. Pros
that's
don't
2 ashes
fake.
lost.
Down to the
May,
extra second.
May lost his buddies, but comes through with the goods. I
It's funny,
got
count the
worried.
7 challenge.
I got worried in that
Somebody
4
first
versus
can't do
2.
it.
How much would Gen G get back? How much were they going to be able to make that one plausible?
It's good by May though. 'cause
Oh,
you
it
can't-
looks so damn
Julius
doable.
never stick. That would be my thinking.
Crispy.
I know, but like every time I face a Reyna or something, I'm like, yeah, it's Reyna. She won't stick. They fucking stick that shit,
Take a
man.
breath.
Every time I think about
Them
it.
speak for themselves. yo.
Reset. Yeah,
And
that
if you're
one.
checking like ashes, you have to be on time.
What could have
man.
been for Gen G?
I'd like that more if you just never walk forward.
Somewhat heartbreaking, but they do have the economy to buy back up. But
Well, I'm telling you now,
Okay.
if Karen was playing
All you
Astra,
can do
I
is
think
laugh.
he jumps around the
Something
corner
exchange.
and gets
All you
an
can do is
Astra
laugh at
sucker.
Texture there. Unfortunately,
I just realized you're gonna Karen's the one playing veto.
He'll take that. May down in this lesser equipped buy for DFM, but they have achieved a tie at the half no matter what.
Okay.
Just for GENG to try to
Wait, DFM are ecoing after they won.
I wouldn't mind seeing
When
Karen
it's round 11
towards the evolution as well, right? Just a
Doesn't have a buy.
couple of charges away from that one.
What do you mean? What can you do? Buy.
Yeah, 2 rounds to go.
Only 2 rounds left.
Have enough
What is he buying with $2,900?
They're going to try and maximize it here.
A gun.
Half armor guardian.
B, he can get the plant.
Yeah,
so
sure.
there's a real possibility he can get it for the next round.
All right. I was just wondering.
But
makes sense.
Whether or not that will happen if they continue to waltz in towards this stack of B.
Bucky's.
Yeah, that's where I get worried.
To be fair, doing it in round 11 doesn't punish you as much like long term.
Nebulous here and there for Sesta.
Because it can only go for 2 rounds. And they might
will
win
be
it.
able to collect onto one.
Never mind, they might win. Oh, no.
Looking for some angles too, but unfortunately that will be that. GENG will still be able to right this ship. 6-5.
Maybe try Bucky
back up.
Well, speaking of climbing up, trying to jump up on top of the site there with those Buckies is
Bandits
maybe a little bit of advice. Play a little bit cheeky
there,
around the corners, but hey. GENG to weather through that one in a situation that kind of could have got the better of them running in towards a stack like that. Last round of the half now, and we'll start to see again for me if Larkia is going to be getting that Hunter's Fury online. Feels like that's an avenue for GENG that they are prioritizing to maybe get into a post-plant scenario a little bit later on and favor the usage of that. But 3 ticks away, I'm definitely looking at Karon doing more and Zinx doing more with the convergent paths. As May is just going to get out of mid. No one offering up their head on a silver platter for him.
Evolution already popped as well. This is really early.
Yeah, well, it lasts the whole round, right? So there's kind of no point in not popping it.
Just an off shot for now.
Okay.
Let's see what you can figure out around the map at the moment. Sending in the drone up through mid, and you only spot someone in spawn. Do you see that they are really rotating towards this B site? You get a bit of a feeling with the shuffling around the map at the moment from DFM. And you got all this veto utility still around the side as well, so we'll see what Kaide is going to be able to do.
They've really figured it out. That's kind of crazy. They all kind of came to A, all now coming back to B.
This is going to be another big old brawl towards this B site where you're hoping that Zinx does put in the pass to kind of light the way in.
It should.
Well, they'll hit no one, I think.
Doesn't really connect onto much. Not anything at all. May has afforded 1 kill because of that. Wow. The rest of the team coming in to mop up as well.
Super looking good.
Rounds, these guys look like they're the worst team on the planet.
He's been playing this position the past few rounds now, and Kaide is quick to draw to it. 7-5 at the end of the first half for DFM.
That's just very destructive at that moment, isn't it, from DFM? When they recognize that GENG have all gone towards the B site, you kind of get the idea.
You working on challenges again today?
No, there's no challengers when Americas is on.
Makes sense.
But I will return with the Jaws next time.
Okay, I've got a minute. Do I go? I am starting to...
Are you watching Americas?
I'm definitely watching the first game. Although I am playing
football,
so it depends when it gets back. Do it all. I'm not doing Americas and the first game of Pacific. There's just no way. I'm not one of these people. Like, I can't do the, oh, let me just sleep now. That's not how I work. If I'm asleep, I'm asleep. And if I wake up, I'm awake.
How do you wind down to get to sleep? I don't understand.
How do I wind down to get to sleep? What do you mean? Well, it takes me a while to get to sleep. I lie there for like a good 30 minutes at least.
What do you think about, bro? You just lie down and no phone?
No phone, just thinking. Mind wandering.
Stop thinking, bro.
That's tough.
Stop becoming your namesake. It's tough. I know you've named yourself. That's crazy. Dude, I fall asleep in literally 5 seconds.
I can't do it.
I slept to that.
One time, famously, before anyone was playing Killjoy on Pearl, I was like, I think Killjoy is really good on Pearl because it came to me in a dream about all the different Killjoy setups and ults you could do.
Now, one time I fell asleep at an airport and almost lost my family.
What you would
How old were you?
Like 12?
Already. Things off with
Yeah, early warning call though, and now they're just going to get caught out with no weapons in their hands, or you would assume as Kaede finds texture, and Caron whips up a storm. That is
every region
unlucky.
Just awareness to what your opponents might do with a double duelist composition, right? And now, even with fake info, the clone making a lot of noise, the rest of the team backing and peeling off.
I mean, it's 5 versus 3 at the end of the day. If you regroup together as
DFM Classic,
you just call the numbers in towards the site somewhere. For my view on this map at the moment as well,
blue.
Very spread. Gen G doesn't give a lot of confidence.
You know what? Actually, it's growing on me. I kind of like it.
It's just
a
fucking
falling
blue,
over
man.
moment from DFM.
I know.
Not shooting back.
I mean, but the DRX Classic's probably better.
Will now get backed up by Lakia. 10 seconds on the dart, so he's just going to have good crosshair placement here.
Hope for at least a couple here and there.
Oh, he just lights them all up!
Fucking
Lakia as well!
My jaw is on the floor. I'm talking about good crosshair placement
from
Lakia perhaps, but it's Ash. He just plants his feet like that and comes away with the
Maybe
4K.
I underpriced Ash. Maybe I underpriced him.
Call him soap because that was clean!
And that's the pistol round right off the rip for Gen G.
He did certainly rinse them. That's
Anyone
for sure.
got Ash?
5 versus 3.
I'm being
You're
told
thinking
used to
that's
rock
going to
the
be an
first DFM
easy
Classic
close
skin.
for DFM.
I've got the first DFM
1,
Classic
2,
skin.
3. Absolutely disgusting. A different scenario if the
Wait, one of the
saturate
DFM
does
players
hit
has
its
the
mark,
skin
by
without
the way,
the effects on it.
hey,
It actually looks so much
doesn't.
better.
And Ash is just catching them all. Very nicely done.
For all that we were thinking, tag.
Well, now he's top fragging.
Positions, but you know, things happen, and now you've got the guns. A full squad online on A site.
Okay,
Yeah,
during the
Texture's
second
money man
round,
as well.
I'm going to go to
Arm
the
up
snack.
those ecos with
And
the
it
Marshall.
probably won't
See
be a
what's gonna happen
jacket.
though right now because you're expecting a bit of a smoke fade bust out to come through from DFM.
Straight on through. Saturate's been spent as well. That one's painful.
You can see the lines on the chokehold that he just
Right
runs
on
into.
the rest.
Hey, you think that one's painful? Like, you think those aren't? More classics doing the job. 4 versus 2 now.
The whole team's on site. That's exactly what DFM is going to do. They have the space. They can play with these guns. And Gen G are in for a rude awakening, even with the Phantom loss.
With classics,
Just texture
bro.
left. Money Men no longer.
Yeah, I did say he's the one that had to farm up the frags, right? So let's see. 1.
He might win this, though.
It's still possible, but he's so low now. Oh, and Yatsuka's pretty far away. Spike. Oh.
It only takes 1 shot, though, to seal the deal.
Just run and gun it. That's all you...
He heard him.
Holding our breaths as Yatsuka tries to mind game his way out of this one. Eats one to the chest. A slight wall bang, but now the angle held in position. Thrifty out for DFM.
Oh, they answer back, don't they? Just like we saw at the beginning on Split from Varel and Global Esports, where the latter team got away with the Thrifty.
They
in the
lost.
Second. That is a crazy and criminal to come out from DFM. The Classics
You can
getting the
see
job
the
done.
chokehold
Bro, I go
thought
to get a
Tracer
snack and
coming
they
out of
lose?
The chokehold would have incentivized maybe a
so
bit
they
more
all run
squeeze
in.
in towards
3
the
of them
smoke,
get
but it's just
chokeholded and they're
a
in the
jump
smoke.
in towards the
You can
smoke
see
where
the
you get
lines
Classic
going
down
into
of
the smoke.
Oblivion.
And instead of
That is
spraying, the
around for
brother jumps
DFM that
into
they had
3
no
classics.
business in winning, but
They
they
have
do
3
come away
classic kills
with.
back to back. And then
It's a
Texture loses
blackjack
the 1v
guarantee.
clutch, which is, you know,
On to the next round
understandable.
now.
Probably, if I had to
Starting
guess.
feel the
Damn,
loss
bro.
of it. Just trying to work around the off angles.
Well, let's see if you will pass go and collect $200 or not here.
Well, I needed to go fill up my water.
The shots gets
So,
out of there.
Surely
Yeah,
against
it's a
the
bit of good
eco, I can
steady
go fill up
scrum
my
of
water,
DFM to
right?
find the
Because I
frags where
forgot.
required around the map.
Surely in a 5v3 nothing happens, right?
And now this 5 versus 3.
Right?
You alright?
Too many thrifties today already, Quack.
They're always entertaining, I will say that. And right now, oh. Ash, okay, a little bit of support coming through from Caron now.
Yeah, we'll see what they're going to be able to do with the classics as well here.
A lot of smokes to maybe trying to play sneaky beaky around, but now that's not going to quite do that against full armor, is it?
No, and everybody's aware that this smoke is a dirty position as well, though you look away at the mere millisecond as a car mate. Could have lost your life, you don't. But the rest of the Gen G squad do. Flawless in nature for DFM as we now get into the meat and potatoes of this second half. The buy will come through for Gen G.
Really makes them think as to how they want to play around this defensive side as well. past few rounds now. Suffered heavy losses out towards A main. Not to mention Texture, who might not
Guessing
have
they
been
did win.
having the best time of his life on this Euro.
But if DFM win
Again,
this, that would be crazy.
It's a bit of a scenario where this isn't the 2024 Gen G, right? We have to think that they now are a different squad that needs to be doing different things. Losing Meteor, losing Munchkin, changing of IGL, changing of styles, changing of roles for players as well. But what doesn't change is some sort of consistency. Texture for a double, for a good opener before being traded out. So it gives you some good options for Gen G on this defensive now to try and inch a little bit closer back into this map.
Always take those. Star players will always give star performances, but right now DFM not out of the fight.
And Ash playing a different angle this time as well, right?
This
Not
is
deep on towards the site
Spuds,
itself.
thanks for the
Around
14
a little bit
months.
of cover. See if he can
Who's cooking?
get one or two individually
I mean,
here.
DFM look at least competitive,
Interceptor's
so
right
that's
there.
good.
Some added cover. The rest of the
Ash is
team will be able to break
taking
through.
And in this 3 versus 3 as
Bit
well,
of a bad
Yardstick
fight there in a
can
4v3
dimensional
when he's
drift a little bit
completely
early,
alone.
Slow in HP, use himself as a bit of a
this
information
Euro
gathering
either,
spot,
to be
but
honest,
they're not really aware of this flank at the moment, or are they? I can see by the radar that Kaide is watching it
That's a
from the
kind of a waste
crossover.
of a Euro wall.
Just kind of clearing out the back ends, holding the angles, luring Genji in. Trying to go in simultaneously, perhaps three
Okay,
separate
no one is
angles.
flying.
But does DFM have the
Nicely
reaction?
played
Yes,
by
they
DFM
do.
again.
Yatska,
Good.
the
Good
firepower
fundamentals, so
is here, Komodo. Lakia has no choice
we
but to back
spot
off.
here.
I mean, he was the one that was
And
low
then
in
we
HP,
swap,
wasn't
right?
he?
So
So
now
he's
you go
done
there and you
a
fight this.
sensational amount of damaging to gather those kills.
That's a really
convert
just good
DFM
fundamental
onto round
play
number
from
10
DFM.
on the tally. Nicely placed out from them as well, and even Kaide just very focused on that flank potential to come through from Caron. Really
I mean, to
scared
be
him
fair
away,
with
didn't it?
DFM, it was
Drew
probably all
attention
going
away
to come
from
down
where
to it.
Yatska
The new
was
players
playing.
were good.
Gen G,
You know, they were going to be good.
Feel a little bit worried for them.
And the
on
new
their
players
map
are both
pick
their
now.
top fraggers. I think if you would have told me
Not too much of a
DFM's
situation where you can get in with a buy, and
two
if you
top
jump in the
fraggers
next
of map
round,
one
that's
would be
11
the
for
new
DFM.
players.
You don't give yourself a lot of rope.
I mean, either that it
to
means
make
it's
mistakes.
gone terribly, or it
Wow.
means it's going pretty well.
Timeout now exercised by DFM.
This is my fault? Why is it my fault? Don't blame me, blame Gen G. We told you that those two are so good. When? Who? Maybe T1 have cooked with this Munchkin pickup. And maybe...
What do you think they have cooked, or do you think they did cook?
Well, I'm watching Gen G play without him, and
Yeah.
it looks kind
just ruined-
of shite. Honestly,
They
yeah.
ruined
Send
another team
Texture to
specific?
T1.
For who? For Buzz?
Of course.
Okay, then who's replacing Stacks?
Fair point. Buzz will replace Stacks.
Okay, then you have to sign Stacks. So who's replacing Texture?
Activated on this defensive side as well. Have some little tandem plays to potentially come out on the back of the drone, the dart. Get aggro, get the fights happening. This is what you want to see.
Send Texture
at
the problem. It's a good idea.
Yeah, inside of the
Didn't
smoke,
work, though.
DFM are
Oh,
just so
fucking
quick
hell.
to
I
react
mean,
to it,
Tenz's
instantly aware
wife
of the
is popping
situation.
off.
They come in and cover their spots.
And it feels like Kaide just has magnetic bullets through the smoke at the moment. Can't see anybody, but
I was
they're
waiting for
connecting to
that
the
one.
face of the opponents. And just as quick as that, it's DFM into the site in a 4 versus 2, looking to find round number 11 and force Gen G into a really sticky spot on this map.
Yeah, the Varus just dropped.
I want to
This
see,
is off the timeout. They
and I know
would've
this
hoped
sounds
for something,
crazy,
but it's not
but I
quite
want to see
there.
in
Just Caron with the
2027 a
judge now.
transfer series where you just take one team from each
Actually,
region
a
and you
little
put them in
closer
the
looking for
other
exits.
region for an entire
Just gotta
stage.
do something a little bit unexpected, really.
I mean, put Viral, or just put
Try to
any
kill,
aggressive Pacific
otherwise
team
wouldn't happen.
in EMEA,
Stuff
for
is
the
EMEA
love
out
of
there.
fucking
They
God.
might be lurking around.
I think
and
it'd
And
be
give
so
Pacific
fucking
fucking
Yatska
Fnatic.
finds
Let's
Ash, and now
actually
it's just
swapping
Caron
Fnatic and
noted by
Paper
the
X
chokehold.
would be quite fun.
Oh. You just need to make sure that you don't
Fnatic
give him a
and
massive
Paper
door up
X.
close and
Like,
personal, because
so
he'll give you a
Pacific
good kiss
gets
with
just
that
the
jump.
slowest team to see how they deal with that.
But,
And,
players all
and the
over the
MEA
place.
just gets
These guys
paper
are
route.
crazy.
DFM inching closer towards that coveted map point.
It would be very good for them if they're able to come away with a series, and I know that's a little bit further on in this one right now because we're only in map number 1. But if you look back to the history for this team, right, 2024, they played 12 series, they won 2 of them.
So they can win
2025, they played 15 series, they won 5 of them. They made playoffs. So we're getting a good little journey on the up for DFM. And I'm looking like and I'm hoping like it's going to keep on going.
I mean, if you're a Sen fan, I know what they want.
Charting, they're moving upwards.
They want to go to China. They want to go to China.
If it's exponentially so, then we're getting DFM on the international side, and I think that Paper Thin is
They win every game.
going to lose his marbles.
I can, Lofi, yeah.
Can you check my team number 2740?
We'll keep that in view. We'll circle back to it at some point. Right now, it's just going to be Ash holding the angles. Texture, unfortunately, going down. Quick rotations coming through from GENG.
I mean, nice
Ash
job
needs
by
to do
Ash.
a lot here before the team gets there, doesn't he? Caron will meet with him and a little bit behind Zinx as well, but they really need to start to take the fights to DFM
they don't like it.
And I say if they kept going in towards the site because they feel a little bit too much heat. They're going to fall on back for now.
Wow. Sudden gaps exposed. What's the reaction, the reply from GENG going to be?
As taking the space, as getting a little bit of information of have they actually relinquished control of this position? Do we feel like they are indeed moving to the other side?
Was Bro about
That's
to
why
check
you
if
see
he's
Lakia
fucking
bring up
falling off the
drone
map?
in towards main. Zinx finds Yatska.
Why is he looking at the rope like, ooh,
so we're still in a
baby's down
balanced
there.
state at the moment, but with 30 seconds to go, DFM do have to go into this B site.
A little bit back and forth, but now you're starting to hear maybe more movements towards B. That's the calls, but Lakia is thinking to hang back. Ash, good for at least one. And that is good value for GENG. Trying to play around the smokes now as well. Silent hops towards the top, but Cess managing to steal yet another. Ash with 3 under his belt and 10 seconds left to hold on to.
He has the ace to
Just
win
play
rounds.
it safe. Your reinforcements are arriving. Cess is running out of time.
Oh, you gotta
and
live.
the pressure is
Oh.
on GENG.
He didn't know
Will
how
be
to
able
play
to
that.
walk
though.
away with another
Fuck me,
round.
man.
One
I
more
mean, it's a
kill.
good thing
They're
I didn't
still
under.
in
So
this game.
the meme we've got about Ash in my chat is that I basically when I was making the prices for the players, I put Ash at like 8 to start off with, and everyone was just fucking yelling at me like, "Oh, underpriced. On his new role, he's gonna frag. He's gonna frag." And like, so I put him up a bit. It's like, no, like when I check it next time, oh, Ash is still underpriced. He's still underpriced. Like, just everyone's spamming at me, so I put him. I can't remember what exactly he ended up at, but probably a good thing I did do
a couple
that.
of really important duels going GENG's way
two
there.
4Ks
Now hold
as well.
on, another buy to come through for DFM as they get a little bit pacier up towards main, of course. But is it going to
What did
be
he end up at?
outrageously
9,
fast
9.5?
behind this drift of Yatska now?
Could be. Depends on what Yatska sees, and the answer is not too much. It's an open site. Just a Cosmic Divide, a possible pop-out from Lakia.
Oh, he's got to be aware of this one, though, surely. The flash and
Holy
Kydex knows.
cook
He knows
from
exactly
DFM.
how to
I
play
mean,
that one
pixel
with
perfect
his
Astro
teammate in
as well.
May. Now you've got the tower control as DFM, and you've got to consider for GENG, how much time do you spend to try and go into this retake before you call it? Because you don't got credits for next round if this one gets lost.
You must know he's going in that corner. You gotta know.
Putting everything that they've got into this one. It's an all-in play with Karon onto the evolution. With the kill onto May now.
There's no way you've lost
A
that.
generational whiff. Now on towards the final 2. Does GENG have it in the bag? They're sticking the defuse all
He's
the way.
fucking
The
evolution.
going, but it doesn't do damage.
It doesn't matter. You're evolved as Caron there. You don't take shock dart damage. They put the right player on the defuse there, and I think Akame in that moment.
That's crazy.
I mean,
It's
there's
twice
just so
it's
much
happened.
going on, right? You forget that sometimes, oh, they're not going to take damage. Oh, maybe that evolved player isn't on the defuse. Too much going on. And GENG do come out with a good retake it. I got a little bit worried
Karen's
when the
ulted, so he doesn't get
evolution was
affected by the
popping. He didn't
Astro
go
side.
for the double swing, but hey, it works out at the end for GENG. They will hold on. 8-11.
Yeah, the shock darts wouldn't have did shit to him either.
First
I mean, he
time
got
out
you.
for the map.
They had won the round. I mean, Astra ult, Astra ult plus Veto ult there is kind of an impossible. That's a checkmate. But yeah, I mean the whiff on the op was pretty poor. I did not realize is that coaches were just in a little tent, like by the stage.
Yeah, they're much more visible now to the crowd, along with the casters. But they are in like some Star Wars Ewok hut.
Okay, 11-8 timeout. DFM there first. I mean, again, but they like all of these rounds are still competitive. It might be on an eco though now. Oh no, they still got money.
At the bottom. When have we seen a suboptimal play from May?
That's
ever.
Really
like, literally
point.
ever.
Oh, boy. Well, here we go. You know what? They still have the guns, but slowly starting to get robbed away as Karen
Bro thinks he's playing
Yoru.
Yoru?
Judge. Suddenly, the rest of the GenG team on this site on high alert.
Oh.
Ash stunned up, but quickly refracted
Oh,
back.
no.
Oh, what can Ash do on the top of this site, though, when this Nebula eventually does fade on down?
Such a strong position. He spots out at least one, but also exposed.
Oh, wait, they
DFM
know one, I think.
starting to find the
Needed that
angles. Convergent paths coming back through, though. And that's just May giving his team added cover. Texture. Oh, no! What a shot!
Does
but it
Yatsuka
just
have
punctures
fucking
through.
evolution for
Not
op
the
shot?
kill. It's onto Lakia of Valorant. He tosses out the shock dart, trying to play the positions, but Cess has an angle.
I was looking at the timing in that moment as well for Lakia and for Texture in that 2 versus 3. You got a dart that you haven't used the whole round, you got a drone that you haven't used, and you just deploy that as your teammate looks to come out through the stairs with that operator. They get the leg, but I feel like the timing is a little bit missed from GenG there.
Well, not a great start. This is their map pick as well,
Are you
by the way.
droning
GenG.
to clear first, and then he peeks on the ping, or are you swinging together to potentially, you know, play it a little bit better in that scenario? They go for a little bit of a mismatch of it, so it's fine. They opted to do
how
something.
Demon 1 plays goes to Oxy, right?
But now that one has not worked out quite,
How Demon 1 plays what?
you're facing 4 map points.
Like Demon 1
So
and his
DFM is
stats go to
pretty.
anyone that has Oxy.
GenG
Yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
a Stinger and a Bucky
Interesting. Cool.
behind the rest of the primary rifles.
Why, you have
You're
Oxy?
feeling a little bit pressured on your own map pick right now. This
I mean,
is
I'd be
not
feeling
the,
pretty bad if you got
first
any
display
Cloud9 players.
that GenG wanted to
I
put
have
up.
Penny, and I'd like to pick up
Definitely not.
regardless. He will get 15 in every game he plays.
Trying to work around the positions, a little bit starved for information.
I mean, yeah,
as
Penny
DFM
maybe
are
will frag
hanging
more,
back.
to be honest.
Yeah, there's a drone up through middle as well
got
to
the
get
Penny
Karen a
extra
little bit
duo,
more
duelist, duo.
forward. But as him and Zinx do hang around, what are they really playing for at the moment? GenG need to come over towards this A site, but
Jesus.
Yatsuka
Oh
just
my God.
obliterates Texture's
Dude,
face. Yeah, there's
I mean-
trade, but you used to
Lakia
see
Valorant
a
gives
lot of
them a
this
chance, though. The
control,
spike is in
and also
Narnia.
the spike. Someone has forgotten that.
This is one of those questions
doesn't
where, like,
matter
yo,
if
what if
DFM
you took a
just
team from like
continues to mop up
2022 and you put
kills.
them in the game now?
A bit of a Hail
Like, how would
Mary
they
approach
look?
from GenG in this potential final round. Unfortunately,
I was
not
looking
fully
old,
paying
bro.
off. Some slight ults do connect, but DFM, look at this.
Bro.
Starting to run circles around
What?
it. They've managed to bring
How?
the spike back on over.
30 seconds
A
left.
fake tap reveals
How did Cess
Zinx's
just kill him
position.
there?
And where is Ash?
Yeah,
I didn't
he's
see that
still on the
fucking
other side of the
shot.
map.
He
He doesn't
just
have a
fucking- I
weapon, by the
think
way.
he
He's
just
only got the
fucking
classic.
ran shot him
He's
through a
looking for a
smoke.
bit of
Or
an
maybe not, I don't
upgrade.
know.
He'll find the Vandal, but you've lost
Cess is popping
Zinx
off.
to Cess.
Well, GG's.
Who's got a
Holy.
3K in this
DFM's
round,
pick
and
next.
Ash, I think the curtains are definitely starting to close on this map of Abyss.
Pearl,
Pretty much
and it's
sure
their
dropping
map.
those curtains already.
Hold up,
1v4,
Ash.
all the angles marked. It's a last-ditch effort,
Never mind.
but it's
Don't
not
hold
going
anything.
Never mind. Wow.
Somewhere I think I just heard Paper Thin dancing.
Yeah. That is interesting. Interesting for sure. I mean, but they actually look very solid, DFM. Like, that was just actually solid. And then new players actually look good.
Yeah, Yasuka looked really fucking good.
That's kind of insane. What if DFM are good? Oh, did this never load, this one? Did I do this one? There we go. Andy's Candy. Right, Buzz IGL. Buzz IGL. I hate it. I really don't love a Buzz pick. Then again, T1 will play in best of 5, so it probably is alright. Durka, though. Durka would have been a better IGL. I would think. Mazzino should be a good pick. I like the Monyet pick. I kind of think I should have picked Monyet for myself. I don't know why I didn't. Boaster should be alright. They should. The thing that I would be pretty pleased with, if you got Vitality and or Fnatic players, the way that this bracket has worked out might actually not be best for you. I mean, I've got Durka IGL. What I mean by that is whoever wins, like, I'm assuming here that Fnatic will beat BBL and the Vitality will beat Liquid, right? And if that is the case, considering the Liquid are playing with a sub, Fnatic should just be better than BBL based off what we saw before. Like, these two are going to play each other, and then whoever wins that is probably going to win this upper final. Now, again, the best way, you know, to farm points in this game is to play best of fives, right? You want to, the most points you could get in this game, most likely, is to get to the upper final, lose 3-2 in like the closest best of five you can, go to the middle final, lose 3-2, closest best of five you can, go to the lower final, win 3-2 in an extremely close best of five. That is the way, that is the best way to farm points. However, that's probably not going to happen. So if you've got like Fnatic players, let's say they beat BBL, you know, let's say you've got Boaster and Boaster beats BBL, you know, and it's a 2-0, but Boaster doesn't get many kills, right? So let's say he gets like 7 points or something. Like, that's fine, you know, but then they play Vitality and it's a 2-1. And again, Boaster doesn't get many kills. And let's say he gets like 5 points. And then he goes to this upper final and they win like 3-1. And again, he gets like, you know, 8 points. Right? That's pretty good. But it's not like setting the world alight, you know what I mean? Whereas if this was against like a good Team Heretics and Fnatic lost close 3-2, maybe Boaster gets, you know, 8 points there, and then he goes to the middle final, and then he gets a, you know, 9-pointer there, and so you cross out this 5, and it's like, oh, look, oh, we got, you know, stuff like that. Anyway, back to this team. Patman. I don't know why the points haven't updated here. I think maybe because Fabio was working out they changed something with the Heretics players. How many points did Patman get? This is the thing with VFL. We can just work it all out manually. Like, it's fine if it doesn't work. Like, I can just go through and do it all manually if I need to. So Patman got 2 unlucky, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9 for winning. Did I already count that? Didn't get any 4Ks. So you got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 for winning 2-0. 9 points is alright. That's not bad. But if you had, I mean, how many did Autumn get? Oh, sorry, how many did Yudatan get? He got 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 9, 11, 13, 16. Oh, sorry, Patman got 1 more. Patman got 10 because he got the 1 for the rain. That's crazy that Zexi's rating was lower than Patman's. Like, Zexy, I thought, had a way better game, but maybe he didn't have a great. Oh, Splurge has it all. Whoa, Cinder with a fucking -27 on VCT debut. That is pretty fucking rough. That's pretty fucking rough. Okay, Lofi, let's check your team. 2740. Oh, sorry, I didn't finish this, did I? I was just talking about Patman. Benji, Super, Karen, Westside. I mean, Karen, that hasn't gone well this time. Westside didn't either. Super didn't. I mean, I think this is a pretty solid team. It's got a fair few normal picks, but with Buzz IGL, that is a pretty big difference maker. And if it goes well, then you'll be swimming. And if not, you'll do shit. Oh, you've got Lakia. How many kills did Lakia get there? He didn't get a -1, did he? No, he got 6. Lucky. He got 6. Jempkin IGL. It's bold and I like it. Sato. Good pick. Lakia and Stacks. Bro, pick people who are going to get kills. Okay, you might have popped off, though, with a DFM player here. Holy shit, I mean, he might be the best priced player. And I don't think I've seen anyone else with Kaide on their team. This is the first Kaide I think I've seen. and he just fucking popped off. And he went 7-0 in first kills, first deaths.
Here,
Thank
take
you,
the
Candy
rest.
Andy.
The 150 was just the down payment.
I mean, you just have to give, yeah. I mean, that's a crazy pick. Boaster I just talked about cryo cells. I like playing Perma Chamber. I think cryo was someone I was gonna pick up as well. And honestly, the reason I didn't pick cryo is because I didn't think 100 Thieves would be that great. But I think if you have picked cryo, you can probably feel pretty good about that, because it's actually, I would say that 100 Thieves have a decent chance of making it to a best of 5. Maybe not multiple, but like if 100, like if you were rating the chances now of how Americas will go, right, you would probably say from what we've seen, the upper finals will probably be NRG G2, and then the middle final will probably be whoever loses that versus MIBR. But I would honestly say, or maybe 100 Thieves, and then the lowers will probably be like MIBR, or if they beat one of these versus 100 Thieves. Like, so they could get there, and Cryo could score a lot of points. Baby Bay, I've got in my team as well. I think is a fine pick. Yudo Tan did well, so that's a pop-in pick. Zeppa, again, I think if you got Cloud9 players, realistically, you got unlucky, because with Oxy, they could have beat Lev, probably. As it is, they're probably gonna lose, and then obviously it depends if Oxy's back. But then, like, as soon as they lose their next game, it's over. Crystalli, woof. But yeah, this is a pretty. Apart from Lakia and Stacks, I like this team, and I mean, you've popped off here. This is an absolute mega differential, crazy pick. So yeah, that's gone well for you. How did this China game go? Did AG just win? Oh, I'm not live. Oh, is it? Oh, it's 12-11.
KTMV, what's the bits cost to bail out a sacrificed chatter?
Plan has to go down. They try to fight towards it. Fangir gets one, but is immediately
you didn't get
traded.
sacrificed. I'm not banning you.
Big enough. I don't know who is insane to feel like everyone and their grandmother, but still. Spike
I don't think Lever is as good as you think.
Shrimp is found,
if
though,
Lev can't beat Cloud9 without Oxy, then I'll agree with you. Lev probably aren't that good.
To a 1v2, but we go
to
overtime, Benji.
But if AU1 managed to win that round there, I was going to flip my desk and just walk out. There would have been no pre-show, none of that. It would have just been straight to the next match. That would have been incredible. But ultimately, it's Guangxi that comes clutch here, right? In this situation where it's all forced onto.
I think Fab.
You
can ask Fabio when he's here, probably free on
understairs. That fight really determines the rest of the round, and it's Nova that comes out on top. All the utility thrown at it, but the problem that Nova now have is that economy's been reset, sides have been switched again, and Bankier gets a chance to whip out this operator that proved so costly once AG managed to get the defensive half in full swing, and Nova need to be doing their best impressions of what they done at the start.
On best of 5 losses, did a deep dive on 2025. Attack. 1 in 3 player performances in best of 5 lost, outscored that players of best of 3 wins.
Spot out. Operator, maybe.
Maybe I've completely misunderstood the goal then.
Able to take somewhere space where it's belong, and now.
But how many best of 5 losses are close?
Fast lane, a lot of damage though. Onto Guan. It's basically just taken the entire kit of Killjoy.
Because surely if you win a map, as long as you're not getting destroyed.
Still needs to wait for Fangir. He's still in spawn with the operator, and in a retake scenario.
As a Resident Foots fan, I need you to not curse them.
Doesn't look as
I mean, bro, I've got to support them. They're paying me.
On to Kira, looking a bit disconnected. What AG are trying to do in this retake. They do not really have to peek this operator. One knows, and still he goes down to GRQ. No one looking at Obi-Wan though, and Green from Belong helping his buddy out. It is a very important attack round, as you said, for Nova Esports, and they're looking to get us to a third map.
Yeah, that's exactly what you needed from them. They seem to have realised
Nova
that
might win
if they
champs.
just up the pace,
Yeah, where's
that
Nova win champs?
all gamers certainly aren't well equipped, at least for now, to deal with that pace and aggression coming on through. They like to play that slower game when it comes to it, a little bit more methodical. So Nova capitalise, they push fast, they force a flood retake.
I don't know what's going on. Magnum was in
Some
here
of the
earlier. I'm not
gunfights
sure if
will
he
go
is.
in towards AG's
He's
favour.
now,
Nova come out on top, and
need to ask him, did
all
they
of a
not have
sudden
access
it's
to
AG
clean?
on the
Last year
back
they
foot
had
and
the
need
clean feed.
to win this attacking round of their own.
This
which
year
they
it seems like
failed
they've
to
just
do
got the normal Chinese broadcast.
for the last few rounds before the overtime comes through. Can they do it this time?
Who's subbing in for Oxy? Demon 1.
Green just trying to ignore the Prowler, and he even gets away with a kill. Great flash to force Heibei into cover. The pull. Bit of a disconnected move there. Take their foot off the gas and cancel noise to maybe force a move from Nova.
There is no
Esports.
clean feed this year?
Still very
Like the whole
patiently
year?
waiting,
Match died. Shit.
even covering the flank there in spawn.
That's right. But this is.
We were
this is the
confused yesterday
situation.
too.
Yep. One salvo and a delivery for
Can't have any
Lakia.
clean
See what
feed.
he's going to want to try and facilitate.
Is that
for
going
team
on the
to get into this
craziest flank of
retake.
all time?
It is a useful tool. It's gotta be
He's flanking
utilized
his own
correctly.
teammate that already has control of
bolstered
lane.
in alongside the relay
No, we're
bolts.
playing 4v5
Some extra
this round.
space
Just
being
away from
cleared
top.
out. Ankles
Oh.
being wait, hold up! May turn around. He's
Never
coming
mind.
up with a 3K, and all of a
Never
sudden it's just
mind,
like
May's
you left
back.
the low HP May out with a quad.
Well, he's going to be feeling happy
slide was
about
sick
that
off the
one,
top rope,
Quack.
holy
I
shit.
would
I mean, the
dare
fact that they
say
won a map when May
feeling a
was
little
sleeping.
bit absent and maybe depressed over on map number 1.
bodes
He
well.
really was suppressed a lot of that time. 4 kills in the pistol.
Damn. That's like almost half of what he had. in
Yeah,
the first
nearly.
map.
But hey, you got to get that confidence out, right? Sometimes you can just have a warm-up map. You come out confident in the next
Oh.
one. You got to be feeling that one for sure. I did like, by the way, the a little higher play from Texture as well to try and slide in over above them. They were vulnerable as well from the gravity well, so unlucky.
Okay, well, we got
for
Neon
Texture that
Yoru
couldn't come
here,
out with
the
something.
double duelist action
That's what happens
against
with those 5v5s.
Neon Yoru
So
here.
many factors.
We're
got the
past
Sova
5v5
versus
and
Teo.
stuff. Like, let's get some kills in the middle of the round.
Like this one? Yeah.
Yes,
A little
like
bit
this.
more.
Anti-eco. Zink's down for the count first. As long as you don't see anything too untoward, DFM should be finding this one easy peasy, and also getting very close towards the lightning fingers for May.
Just really helps you build up so much potential momentum up to these upcoming rounds. Gen G.
I think it's important for me as well to see what the decision making is going to be for Gen G on this defensive side,
Yeah.
nice and early as well, right?
Like, what sort of things are you looking out for?
Probably just some well-defined calls from Lakia, right? Playing towards the maximal situations.
That didn't seem
Unlike
ideal.
that for Yatska, looking the wrong way with no backup.
Oh,
That's better.
yeah, it's not going to be a second kill, especially after you hurt out the first. Here comes May slithering on through. Ooh, classic
Visible.
kills
You
on
have
the
to get in
board.
there now. You have to
Ashen
deny
Karen.
that.
But unfortunately now not having the range.
Okay, that's good from Akame.
DFM
Because if
trying
he
to
lets
stay
him
close
get
and
that
tight. They come in running and
Vandal,
gunning.
you are in a lot
And
of trouble,
course,
right?
cleaning up a little bit of damage here and there, but still a round win.
Well, that is some good value to come out of that round, isn't it? 2 players surviving for DFM on a map that
May has
had a
ult
little bit
already,
more
so that-
long-range duels as well,
that
right?
does help
So
for
you
this
want to
round.
be holding on to a couple of these rifles into the next round, which they do. The 2 Vandals will make their way into the third. But it gives hope, a hopeful opportunity to Gen G to be able to start their endeavors now on this defensive side.
But onto your earlier point, absolutely
The
right.
Spline Spectre, that might be the worst
Going
skin I've
away,
ever seen.
Lakia step in, that's a very big
It
shoot.
is.
Don't hit on
It
Spline, bro.
absolutely
Oh,
is.
I've got
I mean,
the
you look
Spline
towards the
off.
instances that they
Don't
did
you
play
worry.
this map. You had a,
Oh, yeah, you did your
9-3
cool because you have a
defensive
Spline
half,
off.
11-1
Real men have the
defensive
Spline
halves. Gen G
Spectre.
were
I
pretty
know.
strong
Frag
on this
with it.
map at the beginning of
DRX
the year.
Tony.
Right now,
I can't
are they
believe
going to do
that
the
I
same?
crossed
May
the
is trying to
line.
go in.
I
He
was
has
ready
no
to
idea
go.
of the
Timothy
overdrive,
Matchup
but they
alive.
TMV.
New pistol
Thoughts on the map
does
pool
some
so
good
far.
damage.
Also, I've compiled all my
Good
bits and it
response
sums
is
up to
coming from the players from the side
250
of Gen G
total.
as well, not trying to play around.
9.8.2.
He's trying to ash
around
where,
main.
bro?
Oh,
On
taking
the
the shot
door
against May. The spike
fucking
carrier
spike.
has been dropped.
Oh, now they know that Yatska's here. Or do they? They're looking the wrong way. Zink
Oh,
takes one.
oh,
Yatska just one tap. Caron deletes his face. That is disgusting. DFM find 3.
Good
DRX
play by
Termi, I
That
can't
was
believe
awesome.
that Frost guy won. I will finish
These
him
are the
if we
things that
match up
shouldn't
again.
happen.
Thoughts on the
They're
map
in
pool
towards
so
the
far?
site. The overdrive overheats, as I said. The
You've given
bandit
me
gets pulled on out. You've got
250
Zinc still
total
playing in
bits.
towards the stairs where he finds one. He puts himself in the corner. He spots out
And he won-
Yaska. He takes the 1 versus 1 instead
Bro,
of calling
look
for
at this guy. Look at
Caron
this
to
beggar.
swing together. These are the micro things that you
Thoughts
need
on the
to
map
be
pool?
figuring out early on these rosters.
It's not the worst map pool, but
That's not
it's
a
just
situation
got too
where,
many.
you know,
Like
Larky
with
was
the
calling for
changes
as
that
the
they
OGL,
made to
right?
the
That's
game,
the 2 players to quickly
and like
figure out what to do.
longer cooldowns and
Unlucky.
shit like
I'll say
that,
unlucky
that
for
slows
Gen
the
G.
game down a little
Massive
bit.
shots to come out
And
from
then you got a
Outskirts.
map pool with like Abyss in it and Corrode in it and Breeze in it
All the
and
games that
Pearl
have
in
these
it.
happen. And right now, economy not really
You know,
on
like
their
maps
side.
that it
Yatsu's on
takes
the
you a
outlaw.
while to get from one
Of all
side
the
to the other,
games,
rotating
would be
and all that
more
shit.
worrisome in a
Like-
double elim.
Fair enough.
With triple elim, you can afford to make these
I
mistakes.
think
but
it's
it
a little
really
slow.
Does make you
Like
wonder,
that's why I
you
think.
know, what does this Gen G team look like in this tournament?
For such a storied team. And you love to see this coming out from Texture. Now a gun
You
afforded
know,
to him.
maps
Good
maps
steal.
like Bind
But what
have been
else
better,
of
I think.
substance is
Maps
there
like
in this
Split are
round now?
good.
Playing the high-low is
Like
good.
Fracture
I
would
like
be
this
good.
decision.
Even I'd take an
Yaska does
Ascent and
have
a
the
Sunset at this
outlaw
point.
that he could potentially find both of them if he has the shots right. So we'll see how that one eventuates.
Meanwhile, Texture as well, continuing to run back and forth, gather whatever information he can.
Well, they do know that Zinx did slot himself in towards A main last round, so you've got to have it in the back of your mind as DFM that
this
it's
might be a
going to
problem.
be a dirty location if you do still tend towards this A site. 30 seconds to go. Larky is here as well. A good time special
They
delivery.
just walk out.
And she's got out, I believe, by that view, unless it's the salvos. Anyways, needs to be the right timing. It is the delivery.
We're going to deliver a big stun. It does kind of cut them off. Running low on time as well. Bucky in hand. All you need is that one sweet kill. Oh, it's not quite there. Looking for
he
it.
missed.
No! Obscured by the smoke, but backed off in towards Karen's open arms. Sheriff shots fired. Now the rest of the team is circling around like sharks. The spike
That's funny as hell.
may have been
I'm
planted,
stealing
but
that for Cast.
is that going to be enough? Pop flashes, Gen G
Oh,
looking for the
dude,
racks,
oh my
May
God.
firing
This
back.
is gonna win,
Slight trades as Karen comes on through from
Akame.
main as well. Akame
That was
isolated now,
a
and
poor
Zinx
round of Valorant.
will be the one to put that final nail in the coffin.
Why are they
And
so
all
unaware
done
that
with
anyone can
Akame
be
there,
aiming
and that
twice
2
in a
versus
row?
1 to use the drone, to use the shock darts, even
Yeah.
though
Like,
Zinx
bro
is
is
really low.
spamming his
Bit of a
fucking
fumble
outlaw
to
bullets
come out there
through a
from
smoke.
DFM, but some sharp shots to come through for Gen G nonetheless, right? Stealing of the weapon, good decision.
Any
to
reason for missing
cheat and rotate
DRG off
over
VFL?
towards the A
Were there
side.
any other
Nice
fucking
and
China players
early.
on there?
And it takes a little bit for Caron to get the shot. Don't mind the whiffage, but 5v3, you do close it at the end of the day. Nicely done for Gen G. But will it continue? Buy up here, present for DFM as well. We're going to change things up and look to put all the eggs in this B basket, nice and rapid.
Sinking the sit for both sides. Early spam coming through from Gen G.
Yeah, one away off the Hunter's Fury for Akame as well, which I wouldn't actually mind him deploying to permit entry for the team, as we'll see a battle in the smoke.
Oh, and it's going so hectic. Relay
did they
balls
just
all
run
around, but
pa-
also
what the
for
fuck
May to
just
make it
happened?
all the way through back sight.
Yeah.
Gen G, no idea where to
Fucking
look.
just
They're all
sprinting
burning down
through
at
a
the
fucking
utility, and the
nano
spike
swarm.
getting planted successfully.
Yeah, Lakia is waltzing in towards a nano swarm.
It's like
there,
both
and
teams were like,
unfortunately,
oh, look, we
he's
gotta
defeating an
flash
opponent. It
into
feels
this
like
smoke, and then
everybody
they
of
both
Gen
went
G
at the
is
same
just
time.
At a deficit going into those battles there, right? They're stuns, they're walled, they're
like
flashed,
I'm losing
they're running into
fucking
mollies. It just does not
brain
give...
cells watching
How was
this match,
Elia
and I'm
yesterday?
so surprised it's because of
Navi
Gen
looked
G.
good. Did the floor raise or ceiling fall?
I would say the support beams are stronger. I think you've got two, like, look, Heretics won't be shit, will they? Like, they got too many good players to be shit. So I'd say for EMEA, I think my problem with EMEA is that last year EMEA didn't have any, like, apart from Apex, everyone else was quite competitive. And even Apex were competitive. They just couldn't win. Kind of same for Mates. They were competitive but couldn't win. But I think the problem for EMEA this year, and Ulf obviously they're playing with subs, so we'll see. But certainly Ulf for now don't look competitive. Foot, with the way they played, didn't look that competitive. Casey's attack sides didn't look that competitive. Like, That I think is the bigger problems that for EMEA right now is that it looks like there are some teams that are actually kind of lost.
They're playing catch up.
Might seem minute, you know, a player here or there, but it's such a big difference.
But it's also DFM really stepping up in this series. I will say that as well.
Stepping up right here as well. Straight into the fire and the flames. Karon, though, will be able to walk out with a kill as well from Zinx. So
I mean, it's not often you see just like 4 people on your screen.
Take that as GENG. You still got all your Killjoy util towards this A side as well. 1 away from the lockdown. Texture and Ash also 1 away from their ults, and Lakia 2 away. Wouldn't actually mind trying to get a couple of them online and holding them for a really big ult rounds, because I have been seeing lately teams kind of throw an ult in here or there and you're not comboing them to their strengths. So we'll see what the ideal scenario is going to be for GENG if they're able to close out this round. 50 seconds to go. I believe Kaede was just spotted by Ash. No, doesn't matter. Texture will find him.
That should be enough, but
a nice
couple more
shot.
peeks here and there. DFM are trying to break open this window.
Yeah, if they get the plan in the open, they're going to have to sit pretty in the site, and this you would just assume that Karon
Lockdown here?
deploy on over the lockdown, but he does have to run a
Would you lock down here?
big old mile over towards it, so it's going to take away some time from the
not
spike.
enough time.
Can you really afford to drop the lockdown and wait for it?
Huffing and puffing.
Like, they might already be doubled up and long.
Go together as 3 here.
All right.
There's no way they lock this down.
You're going to save the ults for the upcoming ones.
So
Kind of know that you have the angles isolated. Got the full squad. Just a Kame left.
watch Akame win this. That's a cool dart.
Work around the utility.
How the
but
fuck is he
of
planning on
course,
winning this?
once you have the spike getting stuck all the way through, the pressure has been applied. Kills going through though, but nonetheless a round for GENG.
Yeah, had he planted it a little bit more open and a little bit more susceptible to the stairs, for example, down that ramp, could have maybe navigated it a little bit better around the pillar, but, you know, these things happen, and for GENG, they come away with the opener, they establish all the good trades, and they win the 3 versus 2 at the end. Really important for them to keep things competitive in this map and look for a little bit of that stability on this defensive side. And as I also highlighted, right, a couple of those ultimates that were really close to be gathering.
Okay,
now
this
they've
is an
got 4 of them
important
online
round
and they're
here
1 point away from
for
Lakia.
GENG.
So they definitely
They'll be
have
on
a
a
way to
Gigeriko if
find
they
some
lose.
strong rounds now.
That's what
So
you're banking on.
too late.
Opening kills as well with Zinx spinning around. Cess managing to trade. But even with dimensional drift coming out from Yatska, this unfortunately might not amount to much.
Well, he's just by himself. He's going to have to take his own TP out eventually, or he can just whittle away with his tail between his legs, because that opening has not gone the way that you wanted. If you're dimensional drifting in, you're trying to spot out where your opponents are, you shouldn't see a world in which Zinx is able to get away with 2 there.
Here. So if I'm DFM here, I'm starring this.
And another scenario with a 3 versus 4, they're going to look to turn to this B site.
Problem is this turret is pretty deep.
That hurts.
All game is just 1.
Karon can do.
What, in the OT?
Got all the utility.
How long did that OT last?
Wise from Karon as well to start to fall back. You don't know if they're coming up the alleyway or if they're coming out from main, or a split variety of assortment. So you'll just play to the numbers here.
Got
30 seconds, 4 versus 3. You can deploy your ult here.
Spike planted.
The whole team already quick to respond. Shock Dart's trying to do what they can, but nonetheless, now you're banking on Yatska, who's just been somewhat smoked off. Lockdown almost going all the way through now, a little bit early on the jump, but still a kill afforded nonetheless. Some more stuns, but trying to play the angles around the Cosmic Divide.
There's no way, man. There's actually no way. That's so crazy. That's such a good fucking Astro Wall as well.
Super unlucky for Cess in that spot, but these are the things you have to be aware of. You need to know in that Phantom, if you're going to run out of bullets, hit the damn shots. I didn't catch if he went into those duels without the full clip of ammo, or if he was spraying a little bit earlier, but irrespective, it's one of those ones where it's ultimately, it's just kind of unlucky that he runs out of ammo, I think. Trying to play in between the Cosmic Divides.
Oh, Sass, you gotta get that.
Down in the 1 versus 1, it's, yeah.
Feels bad.
It's just really
then again, the
unlucky
Astro
one
Wall
for
is
them.
cooking.
Then you see the sharpshooting from Karon on the flip side.
Yeah.
Well, next round coming up now. Quick movements coming through from May.
Again, the
Turn
money
up the
isn't
pace
great.
and see what you can
Got
find,
2
but
stingers.
it's going to expire in just a mere couple of seconds. And what do you have for it? You've got control up through mid, control perhaps up through towards street.
And they've
Does
used
it
this
keep
neon
the
although without
idea that
getting
you want to
much
go to
from
this
it.
B site yet again? 3 out of 3 retakes for GENG is how they've found their rounds, and they've got a Dimensional Drift and an Armageddon that they can lay it down as well for another if they want here.
I mean, then again, he's only got a stinger.
Future 30-second DFM. For now,
pretty much
focused on trying to take on this.
Why the hell? You got a deep alarm bot out. Hey,
There's
why
a
is your
star on the
tail
floor
in
as
aim?
well, ready for Ash to drop
What are
down
we
when he
doing?
hears any little footsteps, which do happen
Dude,
now.
why is Lockheed
and
watching
he's
an
the
alarm
timing.
bot?
Has it, but Maze managed to slip
I
past.
just said the exact
That
same
makes
thing.
things very nerve-wracking. The Bucky to the head.
I mean,
Zinx trying to track
There's
down, but
no
it's just can't
way
go.
you've just been
Now
fucked
Kaide
like that.
with another frag as well.
He's
All of a
actually
sudden,
doing
the
tricks
blink
on
of
it.
an eye. Just 2 left for GENG.
May looking back to the Book of Darby, that is for sure. Bringing out something a little bit vintage for him.
But yes,
something a little
why
bit
on earth
necessary
are you
for
staring at
DFM.
an alarm bot?
For us to all chuckle
Like, you're
about
forcing
and for the
Texture,
GENG
who has
fans out there to
ultimate
go,
and
really?
Stinger,
That's
to
how
play
this
in the
happens?
worst spot
But
possible in spawn.
DFM,
And then you are
they
looking at
won't
an
see
alarm bot,
equalization.
and you have
5
ultimate for
versus
B,
2.
bro. You
Again,
can be the
another
guy
one
in
where
spawn
all
with your
5
ultimate for
alive
both
for
sides.
DFM is going
What is
to be
Lockheed
good
doing,
for the
man?
further buys in this half. And I look towards the economy of GENG as well here, Quack. 400, 300, and 200 trickling down for Texture, Ash, and Zinx in that order. Going to be requesting something from Caron, one of them. Texture doesn't have the overdrive, so it is going to be round number 9 that will be feeling a little bit of lesser value for GENG.
Kind of back and forth, with this economy. But at the same time, then, I mean, a really successful round. The performance from me.
How?
Just, you know, see the foot and that's enough. The movement's insane. You know, DFM fans are loving it.
Timeout.
But at the same time, you know, I think the early high gear, that was...
Oh dear. Timeout. I mean, that's horrific though. That's horrific gameplay. So AG win 2-0. Well, that's a pick though. I was correct on 16-14.
F4G had dropped 55 kills on his debut in 2 maps.
That's quite good, I think. That's quite good. See another Vukushu situation? He was on KC Academy? Bro, what the fuck are they doing? Why isn't he playing for KC?
Couple of the ultimates that they've used for the success there. Weapons, of course, as well, because they're missing 3 of them in this round. So we're going to have to just see something a little bit better come out from them, and the emphasis is going to be on mid by the looks of it at the moment. 2 at the doors, 2 through art. DFM want nothing to do with art.
the player or the player?
Who didn't fit the roles? Bro, they're playing Yoru with a guy who's going to play Yoru.
Okay.
To the B site, we look to go though, and this is just going to see what Ash is going to be able to potentially do with Zinx.
Ooh. And the Armageddon as well. Quickly ripped.
Okay.
Caron onto the kills from an elevated position. Zinx as well. Ash down to the last one. Everyone
Not
from
great
DFM
from
stopped in their
DFM.
tracks.
Let's loudly run down
Apparently,
B.
let's just go in towards the B site.
After
Caron
they
is
just
there
do
with
the
his
mid
rifle, and he's going
aggro.
to line up the heads where required, and the pistolers do the job as well. Bit of frazzling with the Armageddon that gets thrown out by Lakia, so you'll take that for GENG. Honestly, they just managed to hit their shots in a bit of the open, looking at the angles that they need to. And
So when you're playing
the
against
names
mid
all
aggro
everywhere. Not
from
a lot of
defenders,
utility that's
and they should have
really
known that they
becoming
were. I mean, they
an
shot.
ultimate peel and end all in damage, but
Maybe they didn't fully
You
figure
take
it out, but
the crowd is
against
also
an eco,
chuckled,
this is
so
going to be a pretty common call.
something funny.
Totally understood that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was his teammate's molly, but
It's DFM with a different approach, this time into A main.
I wouldn't actually mind them falling back to just you know, very one-dimensional play, I'll call it here.
Can you destroy that with two
push your opponents out of the side, get your deeper Astra Stars, get your duelists to dive on in behind it and get the plant. Now that you don't have the Armageddon, the Overdrive, a counter lockdown, you get the full respect that has to be given here.
Ooh. Well, respect or not, though, GenG will look to play around the places that they do have, and that's going to be stairs right now. Texture onto the third, the fourth.
Mr. 4K looking for the ace!
Oh, he's yelling.
he knows. Let me have it. Let me have it. Did we get rid of Mr. Did we get rid of Mr. 4K in 2025? He had an ace.
Yo, he's hanging back. He doesn't want to have none of this.
Let's see.
Zinx. Oh, there he goes.
Oh! Cess has revealed his spot.
Okay.
And Texture's falling back. He knows. If I get the ace, do we lose or not? I think that's the more important question than getting the ace.
Oh, come on.
Let's see. Hey, at least he's not trying to sacrifice everything to find it.
Yeah, that's good, that's good.
20 seconds.
Let's not give Cess any 1v1s.
Elevated to the top of the side. I think you know with Cess that you also don't want to give it to him.
He's laughing.
10 seconds.
He wants it.
Don't really want to let him hold on.
Is he just going to run and not give him the opportunity?
He's
Texture has to start sprinting. Texture has to start
crazy.
hunting for this one.
3 seconds. Just...
He's not going to find it. He's not going to find it.
Cess can just hightail.
Yep.
At the orb?
No.
Oh, no time.
I need Texture's reaction though at the tail end of this one because he does it. Yeah, there it is. Mr. 4K, everybody.
Oh.
Welcome to 2026.
Time on DFM.
Some things never change.
You gotta have a pinch there, surely, if you're
players,
DFM.
we gotta
Last couple rounds
them
haven't
under
been
a
very
different
good.
lens, sure, but this guy's still the same.
진짜. 오케이.
Hello.
What's the next China game? JDG Tech. Oh, that'll be a stomp. That'll be an absolute beatdown, I think. Yeah, a couple of rough rounds in a row here from DFM. I am watching every region today. Not every game, but every region, yes.
Gun rounds to be present for DFM as well, I might add. So an opportunity for GenG to win the half. Maybe a best tie it. As there's absent presence from GenG in through mid as well. They're playing more favor for a strong side B of 4 with that TP over towards A. It's what I highlighted earlier on in the day as well, right? It's generally how you want those Yorus to be played. As Cess is going to be the first casualty in this round.
That's probably honestly round
GenG
over.
will fall back with that advantage.
Quickly caught onto it. It's been playing that spot.
Oh, it's the Astra, right? They can play a little bit more autonomous, helping out the team from beyond. Well, from elsewhere on the map, I might add, rather. From beyond is Clove.
Up now, though. Quick on the pre-aimed corners. Maybe able to get the spike down.
It's information, though, that Caron is over towards Secret as well, and with that plant, things do start to get interesting. Forcing out a drift in this sort of scenario as well would be pretty good for DFM's adventures in the next round.
There we go.
Whoa. Oh, now that first kill.
Still can't fully count them out
too
just
early.
yet.
You went too early. You gotta wait for your
for the trade. Trying to close in the distance wherever they can, but a little gun here and there might be able to find something, anything. Back in the corner, eating a flash, and that's unfortunately where the round should end. Akame just onto the Sheriff, looking for the duels, but at that point, multiple angles, all elevated, 6-5. GenG have taken the lead.
Oh, a couple of low HP players for GenG in that round, but the shock darts, they don't exactly hit the
They kind of look like me versus a Timo deck, bro. Holy shit.
Pseudo
25 months, just like
Thanks for
25
months.
bullets in a van, less than 3 Mr. Ronnie's
yeah.
dad.
Oh, good. It's not me. It's everyone.
No, it's completely frozen. The moment Genji takes the lead, guys, tech pause, tech pause.
In this round
we're
that
back.
are gonna be
They
interesting.
just got back. Yeah, 38, 37 type shit.
And we are again gonna have another one over to this B side with the same 4 going for the fights, and Yatska lucky to get out of that.
Intact with the operator, but also there's that space. Karen, meanwhile, just hanging tight on A.
Oh, but it's the immediate space elsewhere for DFM that you're gonna look the wrong way. They fall to Lakia.
Through the smoke.
Things are coming up good for Gen G in round number 12.
He never clears
slowly
them.
starting to dispel the fog.
I've done
Gen
them
G,
all.
exploring all across the map.
I don't know what clears them
Not the
mean.
biggest fan of posting Lakia to these doors by himself, but if he can hit the shot onto a Kame, it would be good. Unfortunately, he doesn't. So
Good call
in these 1v1 duels, these are the way that you let DFM get back into the round, because you're not, winning a 3 versus 5. You're losing a 5 versus 3.
Yeah, that's where Komodo starts to
stop
shake
challenging
his head,
things. Just sit back and play numbers.
set his lips,
Or get a god timing.
cross
Fuck
things
it.
here and there, but there goes Karen.
Huh? Oh, last
Keeping
round.
things intact for Gen G. Lockdown placed in, 30 seconds left.
He's not an attacker, but they know that they've lost control of Art, and that lockdown is safe, that he can look at a singular angle.
25? Are you saving Hunter's Fury for, okay. Pause again?
Pause.
Hold.
Korean internet.
DFM
Hold. Back.
to waste time to try
Oh
and
my
get
god, the
towards this site.
frames.
With the nanos placed at the front side of the side as well, there is just a very difficult way that DFM win this round.
Yeah. Break them, reveal your position. Zinx just pops on through it. There's
counting the
right
frames.
Yeah.
Really nicely played for Gen G on the back of their own timeouts at the beginning of round number 9. 4 in a row. Some good decision making and some really sharp shots being hit as well. So we'll see if they're going to be able to carry that on.
Okay, DFM, that was not a good end to that half.
Maybe try and send this to the 3rd match just yet in Pacific to start off this week. Everything's been a 2-0 so far.
Not great. Not great. Let's see if I can do the flag path before this ends. Estonia to Kosovo, easy. Estonia, where are you? There. Kosovo, where are you? Here. Estonia. Latvia, Lithuania, Poland. Czechia, Germany, Austria, Hungary. Serbia, border Romania, Hungary, Romania, like that. Quick. Boom. Get in. Get in.
Very new, but starting to earn some of these stripes. The little 180 flick back there. Gonna need to see a lot more though.
Well, Akame is going to have to fall on back right now, and with this quick execute from Gen G in towards this A site, they are rapid in approach to see what they can do, and May with the frenzy is finding the first one before being traded out. No!
And there he goes again. Lakia straight on
That is
through.
disgusting from
Quickly
Dexter.
finding the trades
That is actually
necessary.
deplorable.
May unfortunately not able to survive any longer. Kaide arriving on the crime scene, but needing a couple of bullets as well. Low HP, and then for Ash to swing on through.
What on
Peppering
earth
more
is
shots
that?
over, but
Here we go. The Lakia Valorant both low.
Lakia has a frenzy.
With a frenzy.
Wipe the floor with them. And he's gone to the right spot.
Oh, he might
pushing all the
overthink
way
they're
in.
going behind
Finds
them.
the first one.
Oh, Lakia Valorant.
What?
There's no recognition.
It's
unfortunately, for Lakia
2026,
after
no
he
one's
finds that
splitting
first
up.
Kill, he turns around and 2 right clicks, 3 right clicks come
telling you,
out
this
from
team is
Kaide.
stuck
He
in
just
whatever
didn't even
year they
turn
came
back.
from.
That's quite unfortunate for Lakia in that moment in time. DFM, I thought that they would be out of that pistol round.
Bro is talking to the camera.
The overwhelming force of GENG come in after the first kills that May gets away. I need to see how he got the second one, in fact, because I think he had to go for a reload, right? Gets it out, 1 bullet left, back to 15, gets the second. But it's this moment in time when GENG look for the stability, when they get the plant down, that I thought it was done. Apparently not.
To be fair, Ash is throwing here. What is he doing?
Look at this. 1, 2,
I don't know.
And then the
I
yeah, there you go.
Ash has been in a situation this entire series where he has to get a 3K or his team lose the round. So I think he's still in hero mode.
No, it's just a 1v2 because he would like it.
Yeah, he doesn't even acknowledge Lakia's existence. He's like, damn, I gotta win this round.
Who Jen was talking about on the phone?
Perhaps.
Holy frames.
Opening game. But now, you take a bit of a breather onto the defense with the upgraded weapons.
Yep, turret first, point of contact, a high-low setup behind it as well. You got the Vandal for May, you're going to waltz in towards this one and probably lose your life. Get off the drone.
Cancels the drone, nice.
Not quite.
Uh-oh.
That's an unfortunate loss there. Now you're feeling the pressure.
Dude, they are getting bombarded on this corner.
GENG peeling off.
Yeah, not the way that you would hope that the beginning of this round went for DFM, is it? Kaide has taken some damage to the body, Cess as well.
Oh, and they're just full rotating.
I guess you would say that it's alright that GENG didn't take any of the weapons that were felled. Just the one. But it does expose some gaps
because of the timing of this, they're expecting them to have sprinted this way, but at this point he's seen nothing, and you've still got the alarm bot here, so they know it's going back here.
Very, very required right now because
I don't know what's going on with their frame rate.
That's why, you know, you got the alarm bot, you got Yatska. You know it's not coming towards B anytime soon. May is just so prepared for this. Karan, though, still fighting back.
Yeah, they kind of missed the timing a little bit there, but
at the end of the day, DFM needed the round. They wanted the round, and they do
it's their frames that is choppy. For once, it's not me. It's actually Korean internet.
GENG. And we'll see what their attacking endeavors do look
yeah,
like.
There's nothing I can do about that.
Pearl. Of course, I know I highlighted a little bit earlier on, but on the 2025 adventures on this map for them, grain of salt because different look to the roster as well. Some good things from them, right? A couple of good wins. They have 4 at the end of the day, just losing their very first one at T1. But a lot of the rounds came from their defensive side, so they do have a bit of a mountain to climb.
Like
on
this,
the attack
that's
side.
them.
Yeah, how about that? So that would be then the benchmark, right? That they kind of need to hit. Trying to do that with a different team, you know.
Benchmark for a team like GENG with the players on this roster is wins. Not really rounds.
Either way. Trying to break on through from middle now. Oh.
Don't get too overzealous though if you're May at the moment. Saw this position get the better of Lakia earlier on as Akame, I think he might have been spotted. The Bandit can't navigate a headshot onto Karon, who is getting ever so closer towards that lockdown as well. And there's that line that Kaide
Why the one by one?
Gets done dirty by Lakia. So a couple of kills. I might say gifted
one of
a
the
little
most
bit
inconsistent games I've ever seen in my life. In frames and in gameplay.
Yeah, the frame rate honestly is describing this game.
Cook up though.
So here we go again.
Yeah, it's the single waltz success that gets the better of him. GENG just being very passive and comfortable.
Like, you're both there. Just go together. Like,
for some further information, better positions and advantages.
Kill him, May.
Trying to lure them out. May will be able to find it, but unfortunately, as the last.
Oh, we just fucking thermonuclear blast POV.
He died the millisecond the blind hit.
POV, you're playing Wasteland and Marvel 2 and someone drops a nuke. Holy fuck. Holy shit.
Yatska 1 versus 3 with the Outlaw.
I think May actually died in the server permanently. He's not going to respond next round.
On the other side of the map, essentially, because he has the Astra with the grab well available.
POV.
You just know that Yatska would have had to potentially tap the spike to draw that out early. And that doesn't happen as well. So this round is gone off yonder. DFM are not winning this one. And I'm thinking to myself as well, you're not really going to want to hold an Outlaw potentially to the next round when there's some Vandals on the floor that you can
we get to EMEA,
go in towards mid
the more these teams start to play like it.
One is on the floor.
I understand.
No, he had the ball.
Someone else.
Saying it's a time thing.
It's a time thing,
hard
bro.
to keep track, but either way,
You know, honestly, even if you look at that C9 versus NRG game, and like, what was it, the other one, the Furia versus Envy one?
Early stages on
Pearl
the
is like a
second
map where
half, though, of
somehow,
course.
like, as soon as people play like 10 rounds on it, they just start to do
lesser
dumb
equipped
shit.
in that round, though.
Like,
DFM now they'll get the weaponry to come
some of
up
the neon
and
plays
see
are
really what these
so
rifle
hyper
rounds do have,
aggro.
because for me,
Team
you know,
doesn't stick
you started
together.
off a little
Everyone's
bit
doing
strong for
brute-ass
DFM,
Sets
and
peak on
Gen G
all sides
started
of
to
the
get a
map.
good
Like,
feeling on the defensive side. But on this switch
I
up,
don't know
they're
what
going
it
to
is,
continue
players
to
and
do
Pearl
this. A
just
bit of a
go
brawl
together.
happening around A main now. Salvos are in, stuns and flashes. Everybody's
Holy.
blinded and smoked off and
hold up though.
not able to fight.
Yeah, Gen G.
Holy slideshow.
Well, they're just forced back by all the utility. Now the orb control can go
it's like the
over towards
players are
DFM.
playing with low frames as well. It's the only explanation, bro.
So potential
That
options
stun
on the
was
space
peak.
being gained.
They're just going to try and hunt together for the fight, however. You've got an early warning call, technically, at the front side of B for Kaede. But if that alarm bot does get popped, I think you're more worrisome in the fact that you've seen nothing on the A side of DFM, so you know it's going to be a strong stampede of members up through B. And Kaede
What
is
is he
just getting
doing?
sprayed through the smoke.
You've got one job to
see
live.
texture vision on that.
Why are you forward? Your job is to fucking you are alone on site.
Yeah, but bro, if he hits that smoke
Well, there was an
and he
assist to come
sprays
in
and
through
kills
from
4
last year as
people,
well, so I think
oh
some
my
sort of
god, cinema,
combination
right?
on something. Anyways, lockdown in to get the space. Plant goes down. Lakia has an Armageddon. Ash gets
he's-
traded.
Nice fucking tail.
What is this ult?
The space being cleared out as well,
What?
unfortunately, just no option for the
In a
rest of DFM.
2v4?
It's just a save. You've got to. There's no way that you're getting back into this round. It's just untenable. So, DFM. They find the first two rounds of this half. They lose to the Rifles twice over for Gen.
Oh, is it freezing?
Yeah, frozen for me. A long freeze. I don't think we're coming back.
We'll never know what's gonna happen.
Do you want to know?
Cannot say the same for DFM. Cess.
Nice, we're back.
That rifle does get pulled out of his hands, so only one translated into the next
I think
round
that was
in
a
the
full
hands
reset
May.
of the stream.
You know, you could technically drop that over because he's got the overdrive. That's what it was. There was a tag on Kaede. So they've triangulated where he's going to be after the ping come out and sprayed him.
Absolutely.
There was one player on the side of DFM that was summoning cash in Yardscup, so they, could have done something for a little light upgrade, which they have. Light shields and a sheriff. Lion's share of effort, you would assume, has to be done by May now in this round.
It's gonna be quite the mammoth task. Just A main for now.
Well, May is at the right spot. TP is going to fade from Yardska. He's going to jump for all the info, but has that drawn attention away from May? How much can he get away with here? There's the first.
Sorry.
Dipping back in for a
Does anyone else
second
have
with
like a
relay,
very
but
passive-aggressive
too risky,
postman?
Yeah, a different world perhaps. if
Like,
Yardska
bro's
was free
knocked
with the
on my
blindsides
door
available beyond the stun, that he could re-go for that as well, right? Get back to the
the
high
last
gear,
couple days,
charge
and he's
a bit
like,
closer without the slide. But
knock,
thinks better of
knock,
it, placing the numbers, gives the gun to Yardska.
knock,
So, play
knock,
on the back of the
knock.
overdrive, perhaps, if he sees anything towards the B side, because he has really turned tail to the other side of the map. And for poor old Kaede, he got caught sleeping.
I love in a 5v3 when my fucking Killjoy puts themselves on an angle. A little one and done angle.
Right now for Gen G to go in with this playbook again.
30 seconds
Come in,
left.
Not my bedroom door, my fucking front door.
Permanently.
Well, you've
pieced this
heard
together.
all the
to go to a
footsteps, so you
different
know
team.
where this is ending right now. Akame, Yardska,
Mine.
you gave the guy the good
my
weapon, he gets
God.
one. Now the overdrive is here for May. This is
Getting bandit
good.
dick with a fucking outlaw.
Timer is ticking, but it is May after
Never
all.
mind.
Just quick
Lord.
onto the micro flicks, and it's going to be a thrifty picked up by DFM.
nicely done from them, honestly. In the very beginning, they come out with the play with all the utility
last
that gets
lap?
dropped on
Haven?
down. They have the good bait and switch
Gen G
as well,
have
and
the
they play it
slowest
patiently,
Haven ever,
honestly. I
too.
think that's the biggest thing
No
for them
Munchkin,
in that
no
round,
win
right?
on Haven though.
May could have gone hungry
What
to get
did
more
Munchkin play
frags with the
before for the
only
team?
weapon in the game for the side of DFM.
He's the fucking
But
best
plays it better to
Viper
the
on
numbers,
Haven in
knocks
the
the gun
world.
over, has that overdrive, pops it at
We're
the
not
beginning
on a
of the round.
doorbell?
He ran from A in the beginning to B in the middle. Back
No,
to
I don't
A
think
at
we
the
do
end.
have a doorbell, honestly.
He's 25 kills, mind you. He's really flipped it over.
incredible, but still leaving the rest a little bit wanting. Yatska right now.
I was gonna say, when do you ever really expect a TP from a Yoru to
Oh,
go
doorbell
to
in
the top of the site
2026?
as well? That would have been pretty scary to come out. He
How
finds
many
the
people
first goal
come
on the
to the
floor and
house,
then
to be
elevated
honest?
for the second. It would have been a big hampering to Gen G's fares in this
Either way,
round.
I mean, he
That
was
second
very
third.
sarcastic
So
with his
luckily,
knocks.
Kalaki up.
Knock.
Stealth drone removes that, but what do you
Knock.
look to do
Who the
now
fuck knocks
as
a door
Gen G?
like that?
You've just left Zinx at this site with the TP that is in the site, by the way. And the Stinger at this close range. Yep, can't get the job done. Yatska quick with the op.
Quickly checked, and now you're just walking into KJ utility as well.
Yeah. It's just good positioning and decisions again for DFM in this round, where it's potentially looking to flip things over. I mean, you've got a bit of a save situation from Gen G coming into this round as well, so they will have a buy into the next round. Texture can pick up an overdrive if they go for an orb fight.
It's gonna be Yatska though. Oh my gosh, Ash! What have you done? 1v3 as he tries to scrounge up anything possible in this round. Work around the Caterpillar smokes, but May just quickly dispatches up it all.
Yatska coming out with the 4K. If he was able to re-get out that operator, I would have been putting him in some helpful hands to get the ace.
Literal fucking May versus
really nice
Karen.
play with
Everyone
the
else
operator
sleeps.
in this one. But now the question that we're kind of asking for Gen G is you come out, right, at the sort of beginning stages of this half after the pistol in second with 2 good rifle rounds of your own. Now you've slipped up with 2 rifle rounds. What do you look to do? Well, it's going to be deploy a timeout.
Okay, Genji, take a timeout. Are we on to game 2 here? No, we are not. Who was it that wanted me to check that team? I forgot. It was fucking Sito Farmer 9826. Well, we'll let it load. There he is, May. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Why is that in my head all of a sudden? Not Christmas anymore, sunshine.
This DFM is not just a situation where Gen G can go find May and either ignore him or peek together as 4.
Not anymore.
You know, I've gradually, Christmas has grown on me again.
A little bit of that case, but
I'm back. This year though, I kind of felt like Christmas is kind of shit.
Point.
Yeah, but is he a little bit too narrow focused up to top mid? Because Caron is just sitting pretty, scoping things out. Expired TP and he's rewarded for it.
Wow.
That is unfortunate for Caron.
Wow. You know, May just kind of trailed off as well, but that's just unfortunate.
Why is the review VFL team
It might very well be a situation now.
Because I only do, I mean, I've got to start doing 5 a day rather than 5 a stream.
Well, it's going to be Yatska actually that answers with 1 to see where their opponents are. A minute mark to go, they're still in mid. He can't spot anything deep towards A main, so it's a bit unfortunate that they don't know if texture is all the way up, but with this dimensional drift that's coming on through, should give you a bit of an idea that this is an A ender.
Drift for drift. As you mentioned, the idea, DFM are wise to still...
I would be dropping the lockdown here as a stalling tactic. Make them really play for it, right? Cosmic Divide goes down. They're going to use it a little bit later on, and it's a bit of a shallow ult as well. That's not really going to force them too deep out of main. So whilst the ult does get respected, Texture specifically is going to be able to fight
Salvo
nice and
here to
early.
delay though.
And Lakia online as well with a couple more bits of utility. So the whole team from DFM, despite having all live, need to clear quite a bit, and that comes down to May.
Absolutely
Only
shit
the
on.
things that the Neon can do.
Oh, it's lovely. And
Oh,
there
the stun
goes
is
the
sick,
relay
too.
bolt straight into A main.
All right, Texas, show me a 5K.
Can you do it? Ash is biding his time all the way from round back, and DFM are just on top of it all. And now on top of
jungle
GENG.
tracks to get an angle.
That timeout that comes out from GENG is not going to convert into a victory. DFM, the first team to achieve double digits here.
Dude, they peeked the spray when he used the salvo as well, Lakia. So why are they peeking on the spike and trying to spam it when there's a salvo going off?
Discussed or really rely on Lakia's tenure and experience back in towards this roster to see what can come out. Poor old Zinx in that round as well. Just neon things when he thinks he's got the right angle. Unfortunately for him, May slides and removes him. You got a lesser equipped buy for GENG in this round as well. This one is starting to feel a little bit more rough for GENG when you feel like maybe they're starting to get some individual brilliance shining through with those 2 rounds that they get in a row. Gets pulled out from under them, and now we need to see something fresh for them to get back in towards this map.
Okay, full B retake. On an
Change
eco.
of utility as well for Kaede. Putting the alarm bot in up, putting the turret in towards mid. Scope out with the drone that nothing's around A main as well. Do you want to take a little bit more of the forward space, or do you just get an early rotate? It's going to look to be potentially the latter.
About 30 seconds have elapsed. Ooh, Kaede.
You're still confident in the fact that no one's up art, though. That's the thing, right? Alarm bot hasn't been popped. One of the ones that you're not really considering smoking off to cheat on by sneaky beaky like. The numbers are at this site for DFM.
Right there.
Just got no choice. You're gonna have to make a move.
Texture, that is buying a lot of time away from that overdrive for him to get on in and find a kill to get the refresh.
And then you consider the angles that DFM have, the ones that they're holding onto on the site.
Cannot be losing that. Holy.
Oh my eyes. Now May looking for his opportunity. Unfortunately though, everyone from GENG just collapsing one on top of the other. And now it's Ash. Look all the way up top. The only one left being
Can't lose that
Yatska.
against a Stinger. You cannot lose that against a Lakia Stinger.
Flicks now, but it's just the op.
Well, he doesn't have a TP to get out either, so he really is just stuck in towards an attempt at a retake, and it's not going to happen. Zinx for the close, a thrifty for GENG. Very needed, you feel, in this situation.
He just wasn't patient enough. I mean, I think if he just waits, he wins. Look, he's not even doing.
Getting dinked through the wall, 15 HP. You're feeling a little bit sorry and in the face as Akame.
A good response coming through from GENG.
But job
I
not
think they've
done.
got money here,
Not
DFM.
done
They
at
do.
all. Got to still go, and with the money that DFM had built up, they have another purchase in the coffers here. 29 kills for May, charging on for a 30.
Once again, just trying to get a feel.
May has nearly second, third, and fourth frag combined in kills.
I mean, Yatsuko with the op has been pretty good in these latest rounds, but
Kaede coming back in with the utility once more, but there goes Yatsuka. Sudden peek up from Art, and he collapses onto Texture of all players.
There's a good opener from DFM. You just got to make sure that you are dotting I's, crossing T's for the remainder, as Ash has found the right timing to sneak all the way up through B long. And at the main choke point, is he going to be able to find the right timing onto Cess, who is by himself at this B site,
what the fuck is this map right now from GENG?
And in a situation that's quite open and susceptible to being swung on. But that's not the call for GENG, is it? Over towards the A site, back into the stack yet again.
Problem is, Ash is going to get this kill on B, and it's going to make no difference.
Really playing for a hell of a late flank.
24 seconds and...
Either way, so much of it hinges onto this push right here. Taron finding the first. Kaede quick to respond. Lakia coming back in, but Akame is there as well.
Like, you're in a 4v5. You can't afford to just, like, waste a player.
And there's nothing that he can do. Yeah, he'll grab the orb here, but he is, you know, still more away from that Cosmic Divide. That's all he takes in this round. He holds a gun for the next round, which, I mean, they kind of need. Texture will request a purchase, and then the team can really all have a buy. But that is a situation for GENG that time is left a little bit too late, and they are just trying to then bully their way into an A site, which is pretty stacked. That is such a sharp, quick shot, mind you. Wow.
Look at this one from Kaide as well. Stacked indeed, Komodo.
And again, no timeout available, remember, for GenG to talk things over. So what they see is what they get. Operator for Yatska at the right side again, shoots the clone. He's gonna try and have a second bite.
Okay, fast B split.
He's gonna go for it, but right now it's Cess trying to anchor down onto this site. Knows that there are that many players, but still manages to walk away with another.
So.
Karen's like, what do you say fuck me for, bro? That's what
quite a
Texture
bit allows for the team to get the spike down.
Yeah, it's going to be a post-plan scenario where May is kind of early on this flank, but it feels like Ash is at least aware of it right now.
Texture, bro,
very
come
good
on.
fight on towards Texture.
Has he like actually just gotten old? Like what is it?
PUMPKIA, though,
I know it's just one game. Reactionary take, but holy shit. Look at May. Look at these moves.
Be able to deploy that utility first.
Don't lose after doing
trying
that.
to toy with him, but
It's
there
fine.
goes
Look how far he pulled
Ash,
him back.
providing cover.
He got the half over the
It's on to
salvo.
Kaide. The rest of them playing peekaboo around
What
this
a
pillar.
shot.
Kaide manages to take
And he
just
missed
a bit
the
of
ult, Lakia! What are you doing?
Ash didn't have
He fucking missed it!
That's a roughie to come through from GenG, but again, that's why I kind of highlight such a required duel that Texture being felled there is, right? It's a key piece to the defense of the spike at the end there, but I actually want to take a highlight onto this very play from Seth. The fact that he finds the first kill, buys significant time by himself, dancing around the pillar with Texture, and finding another kill in the mix. That it was very, very crucial.
Hell of an improvement.
Maybe they're trying to combo that, to be
Roughy or not
fair,
for
with the Astra
GenG, it
Sucker.
is
It's a bit
one that
late, but even
affords
so.
DFM map and series point now.
2 of them to go. That's what GenG have to try and find. Lakia missing a bit of utility in the early stages of this round. A Bulldog that he has to play
Ash
with.
is
No
by himself
ultis for
again.
GenG as well. They have to play together. Have the good crosshair placements.
Okay, 2-3 split, more understandable.
3 members of DFM that all swing together, so you count your lucky
I
stars.
mean, you hear
GenG
3 art. Is it not just time to pivot? Yep. Wait, stun
As soon as they
pull?
make the quick turn
Kinda nice.
DFM got moves of their own.
You got to get in towards
Oh,
this
May's
base like
here
you
already.
feel like right now. Don't shop. You want to get away
Using
back
the
towards
attack
this
A
roll?
lot of people here already.
Oh
Clearing
my
out
god,
early
May.
stages of
Wait,
it,
that
but
pathing is
May
insane, actually.
Quick on the draw.
Okay,
Ash
hold on.
coming through.
Holy fuck!
Oh. I
GG.
can't believe it.
Just as quick
I
as
can't
the
believe it.
execution.
Wow. DFM. Play RRQ. GenG drop to the lowers. I tell you what, GenG are going to play the loser of T1 Nongshim.
That's a hard game.
That's a fucking tough game.
Yeah. What was their other option? If they won this one, you face
RRQ.
that's
RRQ,
a
but then Team
much easier
Secret.
game.
Like if they
Yeah.
lost RRQ, they play Team Secret.
That's fucking unfortunate.
Yeah. Woof. You gonna stream 4 hours until the EMEA?
Hell no, I'm going to sleep.
Okay. Good night.
Good night, my friend. Peace.
And it's goodbye from me. DFM win. Paper thin. He's on to something.